What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. And this podcast is brought to you by Marek Health. And if you go to marekhealth.com/RBP, you're going to see two blood panels of mine. One is a guided optimization, and the second is just a blood panel. Now, if you click on just the blood panel, you're going to get everything you need. And at checkout, you're just going to put code RBP and you'll get that blood panel for $108. So it's a small price to pay to get checked and make sure that you're trending in the right direction and you're healthy so that your body can grow and do what it needs to do while you're bodybuilding. So, guys, get to marekhealth.com/RBP or just go to marekhealth.com and use code RBP at checkout. Get the blood panel done, get your health checked, get your hormones checked. Make sure that everything is moving in the right direction so you can keep growing and keep getting better on the way to your goals. Hi, Guy.
What's up?
How are you?
Good.
Why do you look?
You getting a little button happy over there?
You look like you look Arab today.
Arab? I'm trying to be. I want to be more like brothers.
I don't know. I think
he looks more Arab than you.
Well, because I think it's the toque. Looks. Oh my God! Look
Let's
at that.
see.
hair.
I was going to ask you. Let's see it. Guys.
Wait. Put the toque back on. When you
That's
had it
the
on
Turkish special.
you had it on originally, it looked like a turban. Now you got it. Yeah. Now you look Arab. You look like you got like a. Right. Okay, let's go back. Let me see.
What's that?
I have so many questions about your hair.
Assalamu alaikum.
Let me see your
I
hair.
do too.
Okay. Can I just first of all, it's coming in way better this time.
Yeah. How long has it been?
This is so. The doctor said this is only like a third of the third.
Yeah,
of
it'll
it.
keep going.
Okay, but I have a more important question. Why did you start it halfway back your head?
That's where my hairline literally was.
No, it's not.
I think it looks good.
It's not that far back.
It's
How
like
long has it been, Guy?
Huh. 2 and 3, not even 3 months.
Really?
You're gonna have to redo it and tell them to come down a bit with the hairline.
Don't listen to him, guy.
Listen. Me and Ian talked after the first time, and I said I wouldn't get it done a second time, and I got it done a second time. I'm not doing it again. That shit hurt so bad.
This was your second time?
Yeah, I got it done like a year prior, but I only had like 2,000 grafts done, so I didn't know anything going into it, and I paid 10 grand.
Guy, why are you always doing something when you're on the podcast?
You cooking?
You change. Can you ever do a podcast and keep it at the same time?
That was on me, guy. Sorry.
What are you making, Guy?
Yeah, that was Ian's fault. What are you making? What is that? Chicken and beef?
Turkey.
Is that peas?
Turkey, peas, and potatoes.
Who the fuck eats
Nice.
peas?
I don't eat peas.
Peas are good.
Well, peas are delicious, but they're not really a bodybuilding staple. Like I don't remember ever like seeing
When's
a
the last
diet.
time I stepped on a bodybuilding stage?
I know, but I just don't remember seeing somebody like, okay, meal 6, chicken, rice, and peas.
You know who actually used to eat a lot of peas? So he might be onto something. Is Chris used to eat a shit ton of peas?
Really?
Oh,
Why?
Really?
Maybe that's the secret.
Dude, watch the amount of people that go.
Yep.
I know. Peas are going to be out of stock across the whole continent of the USA.
So Guy, this is your return to Bro Chat. This is your first time
Broke
back.
that one?
Yeah, this is your first time back on Bro Chat in like it's got to be 2 years now.
2 years. How does it feel to have me back?
How does it feel to be back with the family?
Felt like I never left.
Well, you know. What's going on? How are you? Other than your hair.
Jim's busy, traveling a lot. Uprising's nuts.
How is the? Let's start with the gym. How is the gym? How's it owning a
Great.
gym?
Right.
You hate-
It's hectic.
Do you hate all your members, or are you there? Like, what's going on?
I'm there minimum twice a week. So
That's it. If I had a gym, I think I'd be there. I think I'd be there every day.
it's 45 minutes from my house.
Oh, it's not like close.
Yeah, it's not like around the corner. It's in PA. I'm in Jersey still.
Ah.
But
Are you doing any of the actual work, or you just pop in and like say hi?
oh yeah, like a hire fire, like we got to write somebody up.
How many people have you fired? What is getting fired by Guy Cisternino
Three.
like?
Three.
Is it
You fucking mook. You fucking fired.
Stepping in my office. Why? You're fucking fired.
Are you is getting fired by Guy Cisternino calm, or is it an angry thing?
Yeah, no, I'm very calm. I just tell them facts and I just lay it out there.
You suck. This
I
was
had a
awful.
kid. I had a kid that was supposed to open the gym at 5 a.m. Was trying to find coverage the week prior. never found it. So you would assume he'd show up. He didn't show up. We didn't realize the gym wasn't open until somebody called us at 7:30. So then he comes back the next week and he was like, "I'm fired." I'm like, you didn't show up. Like, what are you talking about? You're fired. Like, yeah, you don't get to not show up and then expect to have a job the next day. Like, I don't know.
I don't get nerve on kids these days. You know,
Is it hard to find good help?
I was just going to say,
it's crazy. Some people are like, they're just stupid.
I was just going to say, I don't think people realize how hard it is to find good employees.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it sucks.
And I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, it's a generational thing. I don't know what it was like when I was growing up. So maybe all of my generation was assholes too, but it's not easy to find like good employees that like want to work.
Yeah, you can trust too.
Yeah.
I had to throw a couple people out. I had to kick 3 people out already.
Like members?
I had to kick a guy out for harassing women. Yeah.
What was he doing?
Just saying a lot of nasty shit that he shouldn't have been saying.
Oh,
And
was he?
I got 2 complaints, and I told him this was like one warning, and I said I won't take it as personal disrespect. I said, but if I got to call you again, I will. 3 weeks later, happened again, and I was like, motherfucker.
Can you tell me what he was saying? I'm curious.
Was he white?
Yeah.
Lebanese?
No, Ian, I know exactly where Ian's going with this.
Dude, he was talking about like to these girls, like talking about how his wife doesn't fuck him anymore because her pussy's dry. And then,
That's gonna work.
I was like,
hear the guy out.
To this, and I'm like,
Hear the guy out. He could be going through something. What the fuck?
Right? Yeah. Maybe you see someone to talk to.
yeah, can't come to the gym and say that, talk to women like that. You just can't.
Yeah.
And this was
You
the second time.
gotta approach the guys with that first. Don't lay it on the women.
Yeah.
Maybe they took it the wrong way.
And that one started off calm, and then I got a little angry.
So, yeah, Paul, I wonder if that guy thought that was like a good pickup line.
Yeah, I know. Why you think that was going to work? My wife's pussy's dry.
She's like,
so you think I could use yours?
And
Jesus
ready for this?
Christ.
This is the best part. A cop called me about it from my gym.
Oh,
What do you mean? Like they complained to the cops?
A
first?
cop that goes to my gym was the one that called me because the woman called him because he was a cop.
Yeah.
And so I told the guy, I go, you're lucky that I'm calling you, because if it was the other way around, the way it could have been, I said, you would have had a police report, and then your wife would have realized what a real scumbag you were.
How old was the guy?
You would have had a knock at the fucking door.
How old was the guy?
50-fucking-3.
Was he white?
Can we
Yeah,
see a
his
picture
wife.
of his wife?
yeah, you're
Ian,
his wife
see-
guy. Does she work at your gym too?
See, Ian? It wasn't a brown guy. It was a white guy.
I doubt it.
Well, he probably wasn't pure.
He just said he was white.
Agree,
I actually had a
disagree.
complaint. So we have like a station that just changes. It goes from rock to rap, but it's like, I don't have it like to where it's censored.
Yeah.
And I had a gentleman in the gym who was also brown complain about the N-word in the rap music.
Well, we're very sensitive people.
So,
Like we're talking about you in that
that was
song.
good.
Ian, why are you so racist?
Who?
I don't know. I'm in Florida. I'm in Florida. I'm feeling the Florida air. It's
How's Florida?
good. It's unfortunately been raining because I want to fucking ride, but it's
I was
been
going to
raining
ask
every
you.
day.
You didn't get a motorcycle? Obviously.
I have one here to ride, but it's been raining all day.
What'd you get?
Well, Dan Vella, like one of the guys that runs Raw, like works at Raw,
Yeah.
he has a Suzuki GSX 8R.
Okay, nice.
So yeah, he said I could use that when I was whenever I want, but it's
Yeah.
been fucking pissing rain. It's supposed to be nice Friday, Saturday, so I'll definitely rip it. But I have Chris's Raptor right now.
Okay, that's the R, right?
You like
Raptor
it?
R.
How's that
Oh,
feel?
really?
How's it feel?
How is it?
Well, I haven't pinned it yet. Ask me tomorrow.
Haven't beat the shit out of it yet?
No, no, it's all respect his possessions.
Yeah, for now. Publicly.
Yeah, he got a new BMW, so he let me borrow this for the day.
What'd you get?
M5C something.
M5. Oh, like the new M5.
Yeah, but the fancy like fucking 800 horsepower one.
Yeah. Nice.
He says it's like 0 to 60 in like 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Those are sweet.
but it like looks like a 4-door sedan. It's like wild,
I know they're crazy. So, Guy, what else is going on? You got Uprising. How's Uprising doing? I heard you guys are closing down.
We are?
Shut the doors.
I heard the government's shutting you down. No, what's going on with Uprising? How's you doing?
Good, man. We're just busy, dude. You got A lot of stuff. Like we finally all the products are out. Mid 45's cranking. We got a lot of new things happening in 2025. We're doing like different kind of products now too that are also non-kratom based to expand the brand.
What are you doing that's non-kratom based? I think that's what people want to know.
I can't say.
Heroin.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
not
I
allowed
actually
to
saw
do
it's,
that.
it's interesting. I didn't know. I saw some of the mid 45 shots just at the gas stations here in Florida.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Mid 45s all over the place. They're the
Yeah.
second largest.
I
kratom
bought some.
brand next to
I bought some.
Lauzon.
Supporting my friend's business. You know.
Guy, I'm going to put you on the spot. Are you sponsoring my show again or what?
Maybe. What show? Detroit?
Yeah, Detroit.
Got
Oh,
a
is
good
this why,
lineup.
is this why you brought me on? You tried to finagle me?
Yeah.
I'm
On
going to
camera.
bring him on and ask him in front of
Yeah,
everyone.
real fucking cute.
This is like, did you guys see that? Like the Donald Trump when he had that Asian guy like up there, and he's like, the guy committed to give them like 100 million for
Yeah.
something, and he's like
Yeah.
right in front of everyone's like, so you're going to give 200 billion, right?
Yeah.
The guy's like, you know.
I say I don't know, and all of a sudden, Mike, he just clicks end.
Yeah.
All right, so
Mine
guys go
goes to
again.
4 real quick.
Well, I mean, Mid 45 sponsored the entire IFBB last year. What happened? They bailed out this year. I don't blame
doing it
them.
this year.
I don't blame them. It's tough. It's tough.
They, I guess they wanted to try it out for the first year and see how it was and see what kind of traction they got, and they, to get eyes on the brand. I think they did that. I think we'll end up doing it in 2026, to be honest with you. But I think, there was a lot that us as a brand, like when we partner with Mid 45, the things that were supposed to happen, and it's just part of business. Didn't like our gummies were our number one product, and they didn't come out until October, November, and we only had soft gels for 80% of the year. The shots didn't come out until I think October. Gummies came out in November, so we didn't have a full product line to really get an ROI until December. So we're gonna have like a year of just like not doing crazy numbers. That sponsorship was a couple $100,000.
I know. Well, it was every show, and then and it was the bigger shows probably took more. And then, listen, welcome to my world. I totally get like you have all these plans and shit just gets backed up.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. No, I get it. So Uprising's doing good. The gym's doing good. Do you have kids yet?
No.
Working on it.
Well, you have like an Instafam though, right?
An Insta fan?
Instafam.
What's that mean?
Instant family.
Oh, I was thinking Instagram.
No,
So was I.
Instafam.
Because I like walked into 2 kids.
Yeah, how old are your kids
Kind
again?
of like stepdad, I guess, right?
How old are your kids?
16S and 13S.
Did they tell you to
Stepdad.
fuck? Did they say fuck you? You're not my dad.
Fuck you,
I was
guy.
just gonna ask that.
You're not-
If they did, that probably would be the end of it. The end of it. I think that would be like the fucking straw that broke.
Tell
the
me what that's like. How do you navigate your girl coming over with her kid that's half your age, and then trying to like, do you boss them around? Do you just let them do whatever they want? Like, what's the rules?
Like I have like 3 extra bedrooms, so they have their own bedrooms and shit. So they
but I know that. But do you tell them what to do? Or you're
Guys,
hey,
like, here's some weed. Go.
Are you
I'll
like-
tell them to like clean up or or
Are you like-
Kratom.
they help.
Great.
are you
Well,
telling
like
me?
they'll I'll sometimes if I like they need a ride, they'll be like, hey, can you pick me up from school or take me to work or like I'm close with their kids.
You just stepped right into it, eh? You're just a dad.
What am I gonna do? 42. Got nothing left.
Yeah.
Don't settle, guy. Come on.
Don't do
You
it,
got a lot to offer.
No, Paul, he did it right. He didn't have to deal with any of the diapers.
Yeah, but whatever.
Like,
you're
yeah,
into,
they're
you
already
know.
16. I'm done. He's like,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like getting a dog that's already trained.
yeah.
You know what? I've seen it backfire with kids that are assholes. Her kids love me and they're very respectful, and that makes it a lot easier. Because
That's
if they
cool.
weren't like that, it probably wouldn't be as easy as it is.
So
I
when we
dated
were-
one girl. Sorry,
Go-
Fouad. I
no,
dated
go
one
ahead.
girl that had a kid once, and it didn't go well. This kid hated me and used to talk shit to me. And
Really?
fucking threw pennies at me
Oh,
once.
wait. How old was he?
Pennies.
I was a girl.
Did you? It was a girl? A girl threw pennies at you?
Yeah.
like fuck off, bitch. Fuck off.
After that, I was like, I'm never watching your fucking kid again. Your kid's fucking
He's
horrible.
across the room like flicking gaps.
You know what though?
No, he's throwing rolls of pennies at me.
Rolls of pennies.
Yeah.
She's putting in her fist and punching you.
Yeah, no, she didn't try to punch me, luckily, but she's whipping fucking rolls of pennies
All
at
right,
me.
but hold on a minute. In Paul's defense here, can you imagine you're banging some chick, she leaves her kid with you, and the kid starts doing stuff, what are you gonna do? You can't smack somebody's kid.
Exactly. That's the position I was in. This kid knew it and exploited it.
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
course
I
you
would,
did.
I would
So
fucking grab that right by the scruff of the neck.
As a
Fucking-
girl
Yeah, I
too,
don't
though,
know.
Mike.
Yeah, I don't know if
Wait, Mike, would you throw punch him?
No, I've never done that.
First time for everything,
I don't
Mike.
know what you're. I don't know what you're talking about.
Jesus
Hey.
Christ. All right. So the last time you were on, Guy, you had just started dating a Starbucks girl.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Is
the
she-
nickname you guys get for
What?
people
You
are
get free
identified by their
Did you get free
occupation.
Starbucks?
That's
all
her
the time?
name. That's her name.
So have you identify her by her occupation? That's not her identity.
That's her name.
Hold on 1 second.
That's IFBB Pro Fouad Abiad.
Right.
Yeah, I guess
Right.
so. Yeah.
Right. All right. So it's the same girl. It's now what? 2 years later?
A little over, yeah.
Really?
See? Guy fucking finally
You
did
gonna
it.
You gonna marry her, guy?
I think we made fun of him so much that he just decided to like shape up and do it right.
Good for you.
I did it for the podcast.
What's that?
What's the age difference? If you don't mind me asking.
For 42, 42.
Oh, I thought Fouad said she was younger.
No, I didn't say that. I said she's got younger kids. I didn't
Oh.
say she was. What's dating Guy like? Do you buy her nice stuff? Do you just like do you make her just do stuff for you?
I'm very thoughtful
You're very thoughtful.
all the time.
I could see that.
I can see that. I can see that. I can see
I could see Guy being sweet.
I do a lot.
that. I can see
Call
that.
her
But,
right now and
Yeah.
find out.
but you
Why?
probably snap a lot too.
No, dude, I really don't.
How often do you fight? Like once a week? Like blowouts?
We're in a huge. We haven't spoken since Saturday.
No.
I'm so thoughtful. Fucking
Ghosting her for 4 days.
Hey, you're thoughtful. You're giving her a space.
Yeah.
What
I did it
what
for
hap-
her.
Can you tell us what happened? Or are you gonna get in trouble?
I know she's gonna watch. I know for some reason when I think they don't watch it, they fucking watch everything.
They do.
I just assume that they see everything.
Yeah.
So can you tell us what happened? Like, can you give us like the gist of it? You don't have to tell us detail, but just like, let's just ask you. Let me ask you this: who's right and who's wrong?
That's
I'm
obvious.
100% right.
Of course.
As
I'm on your
any
side,
man
guy.
So, are you just gonna hold
We
out?
don't. Let's just say we don't. She has 2 kids. Whatever. We don't see each other a lot. We only live 15 minutes away,
Right.
which is whatever by itself.
Right.
Make a long story short, she originally had plans Saturday from 4 o'clock on because she was seeing a friend. And I had changed my flight to come home early from Utah. So I got home at 6:30.
Yeah.
She texted me at 11:30 in the morning. She's going to kill me for this if she sees this. She texted me at 11:30 in the morning. You better not make a reel about this clip, by the way. and fucking
Just
hard
one piece.
post. You better not hard post me. Don't be putting this. Don't be putting Guy Starbucks.
I'm gonna call. I'm gonna.
fucking. I don't even want to see it in the fucking in the what do you call it?
I'm gonna add you as a collaborator. So you have to.
I'll fucking report you. So she texted me at 11:30 in the morning. I was home already from Utah, and she texted me at 11:30. Plans changed. I'm around today. 11:30.
Okay.
At 1 o'clock, I said, okay, I'm home the rest of the day. Let me know. She strolls in at 6:15. And
Okay.
just talking to the dogs. Hi. And she's like, hey, babe. And I go, why the fuck did you text me at 11:30 in the morning? I go, why did you text me at 11:30 in the morning? I go,
Yeah.
text me, you're around today. It's fucking 6:15 at night.
Oh, so you're mad that she
Text me
waited.
fucking
She waited.
11:30.
You're mad that she waited like 6 hours to call you.
No, she was like, it went from 11:30.
Blingy.
Then she's picking up her daughter at 1. To then 5 o'clock, she's dropping her daughter off somewhere. To then rolls in my house at 6:15. And I'm like, are you nuts?
Yeah, but she said she was going to be there when?
At 1 o'clock, at 11:30, she had nothing to do. 1 o'clock, she'll be over in a little bit, and then 6:15, she rolls
Okay,
in.
I have a real question. Why didn't you just text her at 1 o'clock and be like, "Hey, you come by"?
Because I love her. She's always late.
Wait, I knew it.
5 hours.
So let me
always
let me get this straight.
You're gonna
Baited
play
her.
devil's advocate, you motherfucker.
No, here we go.
I'm taking. You know what? Tell Summer I'm forever on her side after this. Forever on her side.
So
Forever.
So no, because this is a pet peeve of mine. So 2 years into your relationship, you're still playing games. You're like,
Not playing games.
I'm gonna see if she'll call me.
I said, I'm home. Let me know.
Yeah, but you were waiting for her. So if I was me, and it was 2 years into my relationship, and it was 1 o'clock, I'd be like, hey, are you coming by or not?
So, no, now this is my fault.
Yes.
Hurry the fuck up.
Well, it's both your fault. It's her fault for not being considerate enough to message you and say, hey, I'm going to be late. I'm coming by later.
And I asked,
It's your fault for not just messaging her and being like, hey.
Mike hasn't said anything. Mike, is it not fair to assume that if you text somebody at 11:30 in the morning that you're around today, that like that means within like the somewhat in the day from like noon to 3, noon to 4, not 6:30 at night? Is it fair to assume that if you text me at 11:30, I'm around today, doesn't mean 6:30 at night? Can we agree on
Communication
that?
is key, guy.
Yeah, communications breakdown.
Yeah. Plus, it depends if I really want her that long.
You gotta communicate your needs, man.
Did you guys all pop?
To be honest, I wouldn't want her over that long. So I'd be fine with it.
Well, wait a minute.
Thank God you come over late because I wasn't having you. Having you around.
Yeah. I'll do 2 meals together, maybe 1.
But then it's like a standoff. We haven't spoken. She walked out. We haven't spoken since
but you're
Saturday.
That's exactly the point. You're both retarded. She's retarded for not calling you and say, I'm probably going to be over later. And you're retarded for not calling her and just being like, hey, I'm waiting for you. When are you going to be here?
But she knew I was waiting for her. I said I'm home. Let me know I'm home.
Yeah, but
you didn't set exact expectations. So like it was kind of open-ended on both sets. Like she didn't specify when she'd be there and you didn't specify when. So you left the expectation of it to be earlier when she didn't specify. So you're both idiots for not communicating it.
Right. And
when
now you're
says, I'm around today. I
assume
assume today means when the sun is still up.
Right. And now you made an assumption. That's the problem. And then the other problem is now you're both just stonewalling each other and not getting anywhere. So it's like, unless you're going to break up, just call her and be like, hey, I know we're not going to break up. So just come over.
Say, come over. I'll eat your box. I'm very thoughtful. Yeah. Come over, you know?
Wait till she calls you, guy.
I'm very thoughtful. Now, don't listen to Paul.
I am fucking listen.
She'll come back. Don't worry.
Listen, Paul has the most.
I can tell you that on this one, I am boots in the ground, heels dug in. I ain't moving on this one.
Draw your line, guy.
Don't be like that, guy. Don't be like that.
Not the right way to be.
Let her know who's boss.
Don't listen to Paul. He's got the most fucking most turmoil out of all of us.
Text her right now. Text her right now and say when are you going to say you're sorry? Just text her right.
Like, look, you know you were wrong. Just say sorry.
Yeah, that's the first.
Say sorry, and we'll move on.
And this is the other thing. I didn't tell her to leave. She goes, well, clearly you're in a bad mood, so I'm just going to go. And I said, you can do what you want, but if you leave and you think I'm chasing you, you're nuts. And she left.
But this is, you know what I learned after 20 years, though? This is one thing. What?
You don't know anything?
No, yeah, pretty much. I've learned a few things. Ultimately, this is the final, like the bottom line to all the arguments. If you're not going to leave, then there's no point in making the argument worse than it has to be. Like, unless, like at one point, hold on. Let me just explain real quick. So let me. So me and Summer used to argue a lot, and we hit a point around 10 years in, maybe, where we're like, why are we fucking arguing so much? You're not going to leave, and I'm not going to leave. So let's just not fucking argue this hard.
You're married. I'm not.
Well, you're kind of married. The fucking chick's got 2 kids that are sleeping at your house.
Yeah, but you get 20 years down the road by like resolving and learning to communicate like that, you know?
Right. So what I'm saying is, unless you're in a point where you're like, you know what, I'm not talking to her because I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm going to fucking bail. Then this
isn't actually a big deal for anybody.
Then you're just not talking for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Because you're going to resolve it eventually anyway. So why make it 5 days instead of 3? You know what I mean? Like it's okay. Go ahead and say what you're going to say. What's your side of the argument?
Oh,
this is why I love having Guy on, by the way. He's always got a problem that we all get to fix.
Yeah, I know. I love it.
no, because
I just want to fix him.
I think after I tell you this, I pray to God she doesn't watch this.
Well, maybe you shouldn't tell me that.
No, the night
We're gonna cut it out.
We'll cut it out. Yeah.
The night prior,
I
was in Utah.
Also,
There's another
I
wrinkle.
go,
some background.
I get, she goes, what time you get in tomorrow? I said, 6:30 in the morning. I said, what are your plans? She goes, my friend's coming up for a baby shower and I'm seeing her at 4 o'clock after the baby shower. So I'll see you after that. And I go, well, then if you don't know what time and what you're doing and it's at 4 o'clock, I said, I'm not waiting around for you all day. I said, because I'm not sitting at home and then having you show up at 7, 8 o'clock at night for 2 hours like you always do. I go, I'm not doing it. So that was why I was so hot, because it wasn't 24 hours later and exactly what I blueprinted. It was exactly what happened. And I was like, it wasn't the first time and I got pissed.
But can I just say something?
This is wild.
You're still
Yeah, I
playing.
love this.
You're still playing this game where
He's a
like
great human. It's just fucking
wait. Hear me out.
aggravating.
Hear me out for a second. In a relationship, this always happens. There's always like a tug of war for power until both people give in. And you guys are still doing that. You need to just pull her aside and go, look, we don't spend a lot of time together. So when you got time, I want to spend time together. And if you don't want to,
Who am? There's a lot I'm not saying. Almost begged for time at this point.
yeah, that's a problem. I wouldn't
okay.
want to beg for that.
What's she busy doing?
She got kids, guy.
Nah,
works?
she's at
Well,
her
yeah,
friend's.
sorry,
She's
yeah,
at
she
her
works.
she's at her friend's baby shower. That's a problem.
Yeah. She's not prioritizing you guys.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me ask you this. The baby shower is one thing. It's a thing that she's got to go to. When she doesn't have an event to go to, is she still not spending time?
She says she gives me the time she can.
Yeah, but that's okay. But
I don't
that's
know if I like that answer.
that's not a great answer.
I don't know if I like that answer.
It's not a great answer either. I don't agree with that either, Paul. That could be very
I'll
that could be
be honest.
misconstrued. That could be misconstrued.
Yeah, plus, you
Listen,
know.
It's kind of like saying
no
saying
girl's gonna
you'll-
want to date me after this because they're gonna think I air
Listen,
everything out of fucking
Paul,
the
it's
show.
kind of like saying you'll get what I give you and like it.
Yes. It's kind of like saying,
Yes.
you'll get what I give you, guy. You just be quiet and I'll take what I give you.
I'm
This
just
whole
right.
lack of
you
communication
can't
is
allow
crazy
that.
to me, though.
Well, Ian, you're also 15 years into your fucking marriage, so you've learned to communicate.
Yeah, just fucking break the
Listen,
ice.
I
you know?
can say that. I don't know what it's like to have kids. I don't have any kids. She's a single mom. She gets no help, no child. She gets nothing. She does it all herself. We live 15 minutes away. I'm lucky if I see her once a week.
She's
Yeah, but-
lucky she sees you once a week. That's the way you should say that.
Paul, listen, guy, can I tell you something? Don't get advice from Paul because Paul's become such a bitter old man.
Oh, why are you so bitter?
Yeah, pretend I'm not here.
He's
Fucking leave her.
Are you
Fucking
so
leave
bitter?
her.
Paul will ruin any relationship he has.
Just ignore me.
Well, guy, if my advice is worth anything, I would just be like, there's no point. Just call her and be like, look, this is stupid. Let's just talk this out.
I'm going to call her right now.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Put
Don't do
her
it. Don't do
Look
it.
how
Put her on.
look how fast he jumped at it. I knew it. Yeah.
Put her on. We'll set her straight.
You
Put
know.
her on the spot. Call her. Be like, you're on the podcast. The guys want to talk to you,
Say you're
Yeah.
sorry. Say
and
you're
we'll
sorry.
say you're sorry.
They all agree
Yeah.
it's your fault. Say sorry.
Yeah. Well, guy, I hope you resolve your issue.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, Ian, what's going on in Florida?
Hanging out, you know?
You doing some raw stuff?
Yeah, I filmed some stuff today. Did a little chest workout, some ad stuff. It was good.
Are your chest workout was with Chris or just by yourself?
I trained by myself today. I'm training with him and a new girl we signed tomorrow.
Okay. Is he still going hard? Like I see some of his videos. You guys are both going to train, like you're both training hard still.
Well, I train hard still. I don't know about him, but no, he's doing like, you know, kind of bodybuilding stuff, kind of like, you know, fitnessy shit. Like he's kind of, you know, just doing kind of like what I did after I retired, like kind of just figuring out his groove of like what he likes to do, you know?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay.
It was good. And then we went to his house for dinner, had some fucking burgers and chilled, and then came back here.
That's cool.
Didn't you box for a period of time or no?
MMA.
I boxed a long time ago when I was a teenager for not a long time, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. And then me and Paul did jiu-jitsu for a few months earlier this year, or sorry, late 2024. Why? What's up?
I know. I started boxing about 6 months ago.
I know I've seen the videos.
I'm so addicted to it.
They're amazing.
Oh, bro, as from where I started to like now, it's crazy. No, they're horrible, the ones I posted.
Guy, you got a lot of balls, man. I would post that shit.
I don't give a shit.
It's
That's what I was doing.
You know what I can say though, if you stick with it and you become awesome, these will be great to look back at.
Yeah.
hmm
From
thing
when
is-
I started, even till now, like, even the last one I posted was a while back.
Let's find the first one.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's
know
the
Is that
first
the
one.
first one?
This is September 26th.
Yeah, it's right in the beginning. Those are 16-ounce gloves. Those are heavy too.
Why are you not wearing a shirt?
Look at that. Look at that hair improvement, though. Can we talk about the hair gains?
Like that.
I like your foot movement.
Mike, break this down. You're a regular boxing trainer.
Oh, this is like my first, Mike. This is like my first month boxing, by the way.
I think you look good, guy.
This is what Paul would look like after 2 years.
What are you talking about, Ian? I look like that now. I'm about right there right now.
Look at Cutler. You're getting better, bro. Like, Jay, I want to see you hit mitts.
Let's see. Let's go back. Is there one before that? That one wasn't too bad,
Oh,
actually.
I think that was the first one right here.
August 19th. Oh, this one's great.
Yeah, so a month. This is the first one.
This is
Wow, look-
okay. So this is months.
Wow, look how
progress.
much better. Look how much better you got in
Your
a month.
footwork's so much better.
Oh my God, guy!
Oh, combination.
You got so much better in a month. This is
Yeah.
horrible.
It's horrible.
I can't believe what a month did for you.
Playing patty cake here, you know?
All right, so that was 1 month. 1 month was great progress. Let's see if there's a one after that. This one was the one month in. Yeah, this one's September 26th. All right, let's go forward.
I think that's it.
No, there's another one above this I saw. I think so. All right, let's see. This
There it is.
is 2 months after that. So this is 3 months in. Oh, a good block there. That's good.
Hair gains too.
Oh, he's got some nice blocks here.
Yeah.
This is starting to look pretty good, guy. You look like you're stuck in the mud a little bit, but other than that,
Look at that duck, bro.
compared to the 3 months ago, this is amazing. All
When
right,
is
so how
Good.
often okay, question. How often are you going?
Twice a week, 3 if I can.
Twice a week. Have you been going like consistently or are you skipping weeks?
Oh yeah, like to the point where my hand's swollen as fuck.
What made you start going? You just want to do something new?
Yeah, I can't train the way I want. I wanted something to wanted something that I suck at that I know I could get good at if I kept doing it.
Yeah. That's what got me into
And
it.
it is some of the hardest. I don't, I'm sure, Mike. It's some of the hardest 1 hour of doing fucking drills and rounds. Some of the hardest shit I've ever done.
Yeah.
Are you
Like,
just doing
point where, like,
boxing? Guy?
I'm like literally feel like I'm on my deathbed.
Are you doing like groundwork too and stuff? Or are you just doing
No,
boxing?
my shoulders are so bad. I
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, I
There's no way
understand.
I can.
Believe me.
Maybe
Like,
that's
I
what-
didn't think I was gonna be able to box, to be honest with you. But boxing's all right here, and I don't really have to do anything above unless I box a giant.
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
you kind of do. I mean, you're going to be shorter than anybody who box.
Yeah, but I'm saying I'm not doing fucking like, it's like, maybe a little height, but
Maybe that's what you got to do, Paul, because your shoulders are fucked too. Maybe
I
you
told
just need
Fouad that if we go back, I can't do the ground stuff. Like maybe
Yeah,
a
but
little
I'm-
bit, but
to- But
not
I'm
much.
saying maybe that's what you got to do. Maybe you got to go to a boxing gym.
oh wait,
instead.
hold
Yeah.
on, Fouad. I have a better video on YouTube that I just posted, which is like a full fucking my boxing coach is fucking throwing haymakers at me.
What's the video? What is it under your
The
thing?
last one I put like one YouTube video up a year. It's like the last one I just posted.
Guy Cisternino.
This is actually, out of all of them, the most impressive.
All right, let's see here.
Damn, the fucking edit.
Yeah, it makes it look like you really been
Oh,
working
yeah,
hard.
look at those fucking.
This was in like, I think, my hair is pretty short still, so I don't know when it was.
Oh, nice slip there. What do you think, Mike? Is he ready for a match?
No,
I'm just joking.
no. I have so much more respect for guys that box now.
Oh my God, are you kidding me?
It's crazy.
You know, it's funny. I'm glad you said that. I saw a recent TikTok. Let me just pause this for a second. I saw a recent TikTok with the Trend Twins, and I love those guys, so I'm not dogging them at all. But they were going on about how they would kick an MMA fighter's ass, and if it doesn't matter if you're an MMA fighter, because in the street I'll beat your ass. Blah blah blah. I'm big. I'm strong. And I'm like, honestly, you think you're tough until you fight somebody who's been fighting like,
oh yeah,
like consistently for a long. Like, remember what Travis did to me?
Yeah.
So we start jujitsu. I go, Travis, just like he's like a backpack. Like when he fights guys, he fucks up. If you follow him on Instagram, he fucks up everybody. Like every time he fights, he wins. So we're in there, and he's only a brown belt. He's not a well. I think he's black.
He might
belt
be
now.
black now. Yeah.
He's black
Yeah,
now,
but
but
you know how to use it. It's different than just being a brown belt.
listen, he was
yeah.
brown.
I mean, a brown's still very impressive though.
Yeah. So I go in there and I said, me and Paul were fucking around. I said to Travis, I said, you know what? I just want to feel what it's like. Like I know you can kick my ass, but I'm just curious because I outweighed him. Like he's 160 pounds, Paul.
If that.
160 pounds maybe, and I'm fucking 260 at the time. I'm like, I just want to see what it's like. Like maybe I could fuck you up because I'm 100 pounds bigger. And I'm like, just go like 75%. Like don't go hard. And he goes, okay. So we start fucking around, and I think I'm doing okay. And then as soon as I kind of thought I had, he's like,
gave it a little gas.
Yeah, he gave it. Yeah, it was like you just touched the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'm tapping, like I'm choked out. And then he's got my arm, and then he's got my leg, and then he's got my fight, and I'm like,
He do whatever he wants.
this isn't it wasn't guy. It wasn't even. It's like he was playing with a child.
Yeah.
Dude, after my first boxing session, I told my boxing coach, because I bounced in college. I've been in a ton of bar fights. After my first session, I told my boxing coach, I was like, man, I'm so glad that I never fought somebody that knew how to fight.
I know,
my boxing
right?
coach will be 67 this week.
Yeah.
He throws punches at me so fucking. He comes at me so, and dude, he does bullwhipping, knife throwing, fucking shooting. He fucking does it all. He's insane.
Yeah.
And like, just I watch him come. I'm like, I'm 42. He's 67. He throws so goddamn fast, and it's comical. Like there's parts of that video where he starts throwing at me. I back up and I start laughing because I'm like, "Chris, what do you want me to do?"
You know what's funny? It's not even the speed. I've come across a couple guys on TikTok that hit the bag. Just the force in which they can generate when they're hitting the bag. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like it looks like it would buckle you in a heartbeat if he hit you with a punch.
It's great. But if I started boxing before bodybuilding, I got the gloves, heavy bag in the garage, the fucking back. Like I went all I went to one fucking one-on-one. By the next time I was ready to go. The clock in the basement, like ready to go.
But I think that goes for any of us with anything, because we're all like, we all kind of have that same mentality of like, if you're going to do it like be insane about it. So like if I started jujitsu when I was 16, who knows? Maybe I'd be a fucking black belt by now, and I'd be fucking, I would have done a bunch of competitions too, right? Yeah. So I think any of us, whatever we would have started at that age that we fell in love with, we probably would have just gone full bore.
Yeah, I just can't believe how much I like it. It's just
I remember once at a country bar that we used to go to a lot when we were younger. This kid that like hung around there, he was like, trained pretty hard for fighting, for like Thai kickboxing shit. And he was like good, like would go over to Thailand. Like he was actually like won fights. He was good. And one night him and this guy that was like a fair bit bigger, probably 30 pounds bigger than went to get in a fight. And we were outside the bar, and the guy came at him. He literally took one step back, kicked the guy in the head, and the guy like crumpled like a piece of paper. It was 4 seconds. He literally stepped back, the guy hit the guy in the head, and the guy literally was just like done.
Yeah.
And then he just like laughed and like walked over the guy and walked away. So it was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Like going back to the Trend Twins in their TikTok. Look, I know they're probably fucking around. And like I said, I like those guys, but like facts are facts. So he was going on about, one of them was going on about like, oh, in a street fight, it doesn't matter, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I've seen Travis leg kick the bag.
Oh.
If he fucking hit you with a leg kick in the street, your fucking knees, like, he's going to break your leg. I'm
Well,
like,
even
you're
like, you know, how Bradley Martin, that's the joke with him about like
Yeah.
everyone being like, I'm 260.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you like heard where him and Logan Paul actually like
yeah,
sparred once in the gym.
Yeah.
And like Logan's not a professional fighter, but like he has
No.
college wrestling and he knows how to fight and box. And he just mangled him. And that's like a 40-pound difference between those guys and a significant strength difference, you know?
they always say all men think they can drive fast, fight, and shoot guns,
No, and fuck.
and they can't do any of them.
And fuck.
Yeah.
It's like-
And fuck yeah.
Was it a fight? Fuck.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, but it's
Fight,
like,
fucking shoot. Yeah.
but it's totally true though, because if you ever see like a professional race car driver versus a guy that like
Yeah. You
thinks-
realize you don't know anything.
yeah,
This
like
is me and my TRX, motherfucker.
Yeah, like you think you could drive till you watch one of these guys actually drive, and you're like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, right? It's the same thing with fighting, and I don't know why guys don't. It's weird that guys don't respect. Like if a guy spends, you know, some of these guys, like when you talk about Travis and the jiu-jitsu thing, like this guy spends all day, every day, figuring out how to fuck you up.
Yeah.
No, it would be like
Why-
someone that's never worked out being like, I could beat you in a workout or on a bodybuilding stage.
But
Like,
it- but you
know
know,
But you know what? It wouldn't be, because I'll tell you why. I've had guys that are, you know, have only been training for a year or two, come be like, I want to train with you. You can't really fuck somebody up in the gym. Like a guy can squat with you.
Yeah,
Like,
but I mean more
might
like-
he might not use the same weight, but he's not
yeah,
gonna
that's
like,
what I mean. Like being
Yeah.
as strong as you or beat you on a bodybuilding stage. It's like, it's just impossible, you know?
I know, I just don't think the comparison is right, because like I've had guys go like, oh, I can train legs with you, and then they come and train legs with you, and they hang, they make it
Yeah, I
physical.
don't mean in terms of intensity. I mean,
Yeah,
in
but I think-
developed skill, you know?
yeah, but I think in terms of fighting, it's like you can't
No.
hang, you can't do anything. Like it's just not. And
And
I don't,
I even feel like when my boxing, like it's when it's one-on-one, sometimes I'm like, is this boring for you? Because like
But I think that's the reason why combat sports are so popular, is because it's like the any man sport. It's like any man thinks they could do it. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't watch PGA Tour golf or Formula One driving or the fucking NFL and be like, I could do that to the same degree as when you watch fighting. You're like, yeah, this little guy could probably fuck him up, you know? Like, and guys think that, but it's like, and I think that's why there's such a high level of popularity. Obviously, like, people love to see fucking people get hurt and shit like that, but I think there's like a level of like naive relatability to it, you know?
I agree with that.
Especially when
Mike,
you're younger.
Mike, you're
Yes.
you're being really quiet. What's your take on this whole thing?
It's like you said, if you've been around people who know how to box and know how to fight, you know how fucking ignorant these people are when
Yeah.
they say. Like, it's just stupidity. There's
Yeah.
a kid in at my boxing club who's probably 19 years old who would fuck up anyone on this podcast.
Yeah.
Like
I
in a
believe it.
boxing match. Like if you
Yeah.
got a hold of him and you got to mangle him and get a manhandle him, but like if you're boxing, it's just gonna pop your head back about 20 times. And you're
I
gonna
mean,
be-
when you think of it, like a 14-year-old Mike Tyson would have fucking buried any of us, you know?
You know, the
Like,
funny
But
thing
it's,
is,
it's so crazy to me that like the first instinct people have now nowadays, I think it's because of Jake Paul and all the stuff that happened. They're instantly like, "Oh, I want to box you," or "I want to box this guy." Like all these fucking retards that fucking write me being like, "I want to have a charity boxing match with you." First of all, no one knows who the fuck I am. Second of all, no one knows who you are. So what
Yeah.
charity are we fucking working
yeah,
for?
yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Who's cutting the check for that one?
yeah.
And it's like, and you don't fucking train. Like if you're a bodybuilder or a fucking fitness guy or whatever, like you're calling me, like if a professional boxer called me out, I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm not a professional boxer.
Right.
Like, why would I step into that arena? That's
Right.
Right.
it's not where I am. I box because for the
to like
enjoyment. I
stay in your
spar.
lane.
But
Yeah, like I spar, I do it to stay in shape. I've like done it for a while. It's just like,
Yeah.
But what I do, I'll go around telling people like I've never filmed a training session of mine. I've never done anything because it's just something I do as a hobby. Because like I
Right.
don't want this impression of being like, oh, this guy does this and this. Is like, it's just crazy that people go to that and like these people don't comprehend because they've never done it. It's a 3-minute round in boxing, right?
Yeah.
Try and spar for 3 minutes.
Hard as
Anybody who thinks they're tough, just go to any boxing club and sign up for a class and just say you want to spar like fucking around, like technical sparring with someone. And I guarantee you will be
It
so
won't make
fucking gassed within a minute.
Yeah.
That you won't even be able to hold your hands up. You'll be fucking getting tapped on the head and not being able to do anything about it because you can't even hold this position or hold your hands out in front of you for more than a second without going.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like,
yeah, yeah.
like you think you're fucking like like Mayweather out there and you're gonna like do little pull counters and like crack people. It's like you're not, dude. Like those, that's the best of the best.
Yeah.
Like this guy is fighting the best in the world and making them look ridiculous, and you think that you're anywhere near that.
I think it's like
just,
I think it's like
illusion.
I think it's like Ian says though. I think every guy thinks, yeah, I could punch. I can.
Well, it's like every guy
Yeah.
that's stupid. He hears these guys say like, you know, when I get pissed though, man, I see red and I'm crazy.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I go crazy.
You don't do,
I fucking black
shit.
out, bro.
Yeah.
I fucking black out.
You know what the funny thing is about the, I hear this all the time. Like, well, that guy's a boxer, but if I get a hold of him, this is the interesting thing.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, good luck getting hold of them.
Well, this is the interesting. This is the interesting thing about that. It's one, they train defense too, whereas the average guy never even thinks of defense. They just think about throwing punches. So they train defense, so they're going to stay out of the way. Number one. Number two, if you don't train, you have zero gas tank, like Mike said.
Yep.
That's what's gonna separate everybody. You could be the meanest motherfucker on the planet and throw every shot with bad intentions, trying to take someone's head off. If someone knows how to move out of the way just by an inch, just keep you moving, like they might not throw a punch and you'll literally just be gassed out laying on the ground.
It's also such a different type of strength. Like, because you can lift weights in a gym, it doesn't even mean you'd be good at wrestling.
Right.
You know, like to hold someone and manipulate a body is not the same as weights.
No.
You know, like someone that is way smaller than you, that has an ounce of wrestling skill, and we're talking about like, something that's way more strength based, let's say, are still gonna fucking demolish you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Like, I can't even imagine what it would be like to wrestle someone.
Oh my god, a pro wrestler it would be forced
you could wrestle your buddy who neither of you have any wrestle experience and just try to fucking wrestle each other.
Yeah.
You'll both be gassed. But imagine you went against someone with like even a high school level of wrestling in them.
Oh my god, it would be
and it would literally just dog you and slap you in the face and hold you down. You'd be like, once I get up, you're fucked, bro. It's like, well, you're not getting up. And you're gonna fucking stay here.
Waste all your energy trying to get up.
It's funny. Me and Paul were just talking about this today. So the first thing that happens in a real fight is people's adrenaline goes through the roof, and that's gonna dump your fucking cardio like that.
Big time.
So me and Paul were the first time in jiu-jitsu. They were like, okay, you're gonna do a live round. I'm like, all right. So they put me against what was it, a blue belt, Paul? It was a guy one belt. It was a guy one belt up. I think it's a blue belt. So I'm like, okay. So I'm bigger than the guy. So they put me one belt up because they're like, okay, you're bigger. And he's got a little more skill, so you guys can go against each other. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's my first live round.
Oh, you mean that young kid?
I don't remember. Yeah, the young kid with the blonde hair.
Yeah, you threw him a couple times, but
I gassed out. I gassed out in 30 seconds. I got a couple throws in, and then I was gassed out, and he did whatever he wanted to me because it was my first live round. So immediately, what happened was I got excited, and my adrenaline went through the roof. And then that took my cardio even faster than it would have normally.
Yeah.
And the first thing they taught me after that was Travis pulled me aside. He's like, hey, you don't need to use your energy unless you're in trouble. And that's the thing I think normal people don't realize about fighters is they know exactly when to use their energy.
Yeah, they're calm.
And you're fucked. You're out there throwing haymakers and they're just like, okay, I'm going to wait until I'm ready. And then you're fucked.
Yep.
So anyway, it's just really interesting because I saw the Trend Twins thing and I was like, I think I want to see this, and I think they would do it too just for fun, which is great. Like no one's taking it seriously, but I actually want to see like what would that look like. Maybe they can hang. Maybe
be embarrassing. No, it'll be embarrassing.
I wonder though. I wonder if they have any wrestling capabilities. Like they're little athletic kids. Like maybe they can do something.
You ever watch that? I don't know if you guys have seen this guy that's pretty popular on YouTube and Instagram that like was a very high level collegiate wrestler that does Take Me Down, win $1,000. Have you seen this kid?
Oh, I think I've seen that. Yeah. You got brown hair.
He just like, even these guys that are 350 pounds, fucking so strong, he just dummies all of them, even guys that are pretty good wrestlers. It's still like not even close when you have that much more skill, and like, this isn't even like an Olympic level wrestler,
1 second. Sorry. Let me add the sound to this.
Oh, look at this fucking guy.
Oh.
Almost.
But like, no, though. You'll think that, but he never.
Right now, you're going to be gassed.
Oh,
Oh, that was fast.
guy's tired already. The guy got tired real quick, but he did all right.
Yeah, they're fun to watch.
Let's remember what were we watching when we were doing cardio, Paul? What was that? That shit
Backyard
brawls.
fights. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are awesome. Yeah.
See the
Oh,
one
the guy
that-
in the guy in the dress shirt.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
He's like the
In
ghetto
someone's
Dana.
backyard.
He's like the ghetto Dana White. He's like,
Yeah. You can watch that shit all day.
Let's see. Let's
Hey,
see.
down, get $1,000. Who we got here?
Marshall.
Marshall, you got any combat experience?
Wait, who are we taking bets that we can get him down or what? What do you think, Paul?
No one's got him down.
Oh, no one's got him down.
Little
No.
MMA, some.
How many years you been doing MMA?
About a year and a half, almost 2
That's
years.
a lie.
Okay.
That's a lie.
You think you can take me down?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
What's the chance, 1 out of 10, you take me down?
I give myself 7, 8.
Why is it going so slow right now?
Oh, he's got a leg.
Yeah, but he'll like give up his leg on purpose.
I know.
Come on, Marshall.
Talking shit to him.
Yeah, like he's just toying with this fucking kid.
The guy's holding on the leg for dear life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Take me down, get $1,000. Who we got here?
All right. I love that shit though. It's great. I could watch that all day long.
yeah.
All right, guy. I need we're gonna go to the Arnold Classic. Get your predictions. How do you feel about that?
Sure.
All right.
The last time?
Hey, you know what I was thinking? We talked about everybody posting updates and how nobody was posting updates. And I don't know if these guys watched the podcast, but some updates came out last week.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I don't know. Maybe we had an impact. Okay.
Some impressive ones.
Well, let's see. I think who was the most I think Bonac had one.
I thought Brandon looked pretty good.
Oh no, it was Brandon. It was Brandon. That's
Yeah.
right.
Brandon, yeah.
Carlos Thomas, people were talking about too.
Brandon Curry had one.
He's had 2, I think now. Yeah, he showed his legs recently there.
This is the one I'm talking.
Hmm.
But we'll take a look at the legs after this. So this is the upper body. It looked really good to me. Actually, he shows his legs in this one.
Yeah, I
too.
think he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's working with Justin Harris, which I'm really interested in seeing how they do when he's in the U.S. this year. He hasn't prepped in the U.S. in like fucking.
But this is good conditioning for Curry this far out.
Yeah.
Especially in the legs.
When he says in this too that like, you know, Justin's been pushing him hard, like
Yeah.
to get the fat off early, you know?
Yeah.
Which I think is the right call for this kind of physique.
Yeah.
I wish I could be this nonchalant.
I know he's so cool, eh?
Chill. Just chill.
Like I'm never ever this cool.
Yeah, Brandon is just like a cool cat, you know?
He reminds me of the chef from South Park.
Wow, he actually fucking looks tremendous.
Watch
His
his
legs look really good.
Hey, watch his hamstrings when he turns to the side. Look at
Yeah.
him. How the fuck?
Fuck.
How is that? How is his hamstring sticking out further than his ass? How's that possible? What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I really like this look.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the fucking hamstring drop.
Way to go, fucking B Curry.
Isn't he 40 now too? He's still fucking making
Probably.
improvements. Looks good.
That's the best I've seen him look, I think.
Well,
I think he's
I wouldn't say
not
that.
a little
Well,
extra
he said an update.
because he knows it, Fouad.
Well, you wouldn't say you wouldn't say that's better than 2019, Brandon.
I just like the conditioning on him.
Yeah, I think he looks just super. You know what? He looks more grainier because he's older.
Yeah.
That like grainy gnarliness to him.
Yeah, like look at that.
Yeah, that looks good. I'm excited for. I like Brandon, man. I hope he puts it together. I hope he looks better than the Olympia and does something good. Maybe you need to get away from oxygen too. Sometimes like a change can help you.
I think it was the right move, yeah.
Yeah. Maybe being around the family and being around the wife, like maybe that, like
Yeah.
kinda-
I think someone that's
Yeah.
just gonna really put a priority on the conditioning, you know?
I think he got what he needed to get out of oxygen, and then that was that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean they did huge things for his career. We can't discount that. He did win
No.
Olympia with these guys, but
Yeah, of course. Carlos, most recent update is here. I don't know. It's crazy shape, but I'm still not seeing like
Those lines.
the
It's
detail I need to see.
But it is getting a bit crisper every time.
It is.
yeah, like these lines are coming in. I don't know how deep these lines are going to get with that
I
much
don't know.
muscle.
Even in
Right.
Texas, when he wasn't in crazy conditioning, his quad lines were pretty decent.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm excited for him. He's definitely the dark horse of the show. Who else do we? Who else? posted
Samson
it?
put a new one up.
Oh, he looked incredible.
This guy just fucking makes progress. Like he's still a beginner. I don't know. Him and Mel are doing something right, man.
Yep.
He's got to feel good though. The Ronnie Coleman comparisons just keep coming.
Yeah.
Every time I open Instagram,
He
it's
keeps
like,
getting bigger.
I don't know, man. If he keeps like going in the direction he's going, I don't know if he'll catch Ronnie, but fuck, man, it's getting pretty wild.
And he keeps getting bigger with keeping that same shape too.
Well, it's not only his shape. The bigger he gets, the better the condition gets too.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he can keep his midsection in like reasonable check, he's gonna fucking just keep
Like
getting
his-
better.
Like I don't remember his glutes ever looking like this 6 weeks out.
No.
His back has gotten better too.
Yeah.
He's gotten overall like bigger too.
Yeah.
His arms and shoulders have grown so much.
Yeah. All right, so that's Samson
Jeez.
looking fucking wild as usual. Anybody else? Do we know put updates? Samson, Derek. Did Derek put anything up? No. Andrew, no. James, I thought put something up. Or am I mistaken?
I think it was just training videos.
This is an old one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he's got anything here. Anybody else? Shaun Clarida put up a wild one, actually.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I saw that.
Look at this fucking shit. He's 200 pounds here.
Look at his shoulders.
Oh, no, wait, 190. Sorry, I thought somebody said it was 198. Look how
Still
big
wild,
he
though.
fucking looks
Yeah,
there. Holy
yeah.
shit.
This is his first like full prep with Boss, right?
I don't think he shows his legs here, does he?
I don't know.
No. But he
But
fucking
that's,
looks
like-
so big.
But I mean, you know what I think happened? Like when him and Matt were working together, he got really big, and then they told him he was too big, and then the next time he came back too small.
Well, he was only too big because his midsection went. I don't think you can ever be too big if your midsection's in check.
No, I know, but what I'm saying is like, Ian, where are you? What's going on with your camera?
I
What do
see
you
him.
mean?
Can't
I
see
see
you.
him.
Oh,
Why can't I see it?
Frozen.
It's frozen on mine.
Frozen
can
online.
you hear me?
Oh,
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I
I
thought
can
you said you couldn't see him.
I can
Hit
hear you.
refresh.
I can hear you. I can't see you.
Hit refresh. Blow on it. Blow on the like a Nintendo game.
Hey, man, that used to work. Don't fucking-
Slap the top
I
of it.
know.
Hey, do you remember back when I had those burns in 2017?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So I thought they were burns. And like 2
Was
months ago,
Was it AIDS?
I started, I know I got to go they're testing me for like all these autoimmune fucking diseases. now.
Shingles. You have shingles?
No,
I had
Uh-uh.
that once.
I have like, they look like somebody took a bullwhip and whipped it's so weird, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's it at? On your back and shoulders?
I got them on my chest, like here. I got one under here.
It's not shingles?
No.
No.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I got you now. So it wasn't. So what did they think the burn marks were?
I
at the
never
time?
thought that's what it was. I always thought they got it wrong.
Yeah, but is it coming back? Is that why you're saying that?
Yeah, I'm starting to get them. Yeah,
Oh.
I'm like every couple days I'm seeing another one on me. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Painful?
They fucking they'll burn and then they start like itching. Like right now, like I want
Bro,
to.
it's fucking shingles.
That's what
yeah.
shingles felt like to me.
I've had shingles. It's not shingles. Shingles are like little blisters. This is like
No, mine wasn't. Mine was
No, they
like
come in like streaks.
yeah. They follow
no.
They follow your nerve endings.
Take
don't
your
they?
shirt off.
Like-
Take your shirt off. We'll
That's it,
diagnose you
guys.
right here.
That's it. We'll diagnose you right now.
WebMD.
I've had all kinds of stuff. I can tell you. What
Oh
it is.
yeah, that's shingles for sure. It is.
no, it's
Yeah.
not.
That's an ingrown hair.
Dude, I totally don't know. I'm just trying to bug you. I
That's
don't
an
know.
ingrown hair, guy.
I can't see anything except
See
a
it?
couple dots.
Just exfoliate when you get in the shower.
No, see, look.
Is it on your back
Oh, you
too?
are retarded.
Is it on your back in the same spot?
Look, see, I
Yeah.
have a huge one on my leg. See
Yeah, that's
that?
not shingles. It's like a pimple.
It almost looks like a nasty, what do you call it?
Guy just wanted to take his shirt off on the podcast.
No, dude, it's
Yeah,
no,
he did,
it's not. It act,
Let's see
no.
the
Hit
the
a
abs
front
guy.
double. Hit your front double. Front double.
Hit
Right now.
the abs guy.
My guess, my worst shot ever.
So, you know what you need now? Carnivore. You need to go.
This
You need
is
to.
the
You
worst.
need,
I have one. I have one on the inside of my leg. I can't.
you need to go. You need to go on a carnivore diet now, guy.
Why?
Because it
Fixes
will-
everything, didn't
it
you know?
will- It will cure your autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
That's
Jordan
true.
Peterson says.
Jordan
Who said
Peterson. Jordan Peterson said so.
What just happened?
Carnivore.
Nothing. I can still see you.
Oh, who
Tiny-
says that?
Your tiny shoulders.
Just leave your shirt off, guy.
Tiny everything. What do you want from me? I'm small.
No, you have the retired body like mine. Your shoulders slope. It's a tiny arm, but you still
It's
have
hard biceps.
but you still have a chest.
Let's all take our shirts off for the rest of the podcast.
I look like shit. What do you want me to do?
Guy, do carnivore for a week. It'll clear that right
You're still lean at least, which is good.
Do you really think that will?
Ian's making fun of me, but I really do think it will.
Oh, no, I'm making fun of it, but I do think it is a good option. Yes.
I think it's an easy way to find out. Put it that way. I think within 3 to 5 days, you'll be like, "Oh, I feel fucking great, and things are getting better." I don't think it'll take long. I guess
carnivore? Just meat, eggs, cheese. What about my heart, dude? I have my calcium.
you don't have to do carnivore. This is what I found. My body, all my symptoms for anything I have that was
With no carbs.
Yeah, if I just cut all my starches.
I did that for my heart, but then I got made fun of because I was losing so much weight, so I stopped.
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck who makes fun of you? What do you care? You're fucking 180 pounds. Who gives a shit?
No, I started to get like 170.
Yeah, but if you're fucking feeling better, then who gives a fuck?
Just take more juice.
Yeah, just increase.
Just box more.
Well, yeah, more than my 150 mgs of test I take a week.
Oh yeah, you got double that at least.
Lucky.
Lucky. I
Lucky.
have a 590 test score with that. That's not a lot.
All right, let's go
That's
back.
about what mine is.
Shaun Clarida looking fucking wild. Where is Shaun good place with this fucking package? Looking like this.
Top five.
This lineup, yeah, round
Top five. Top five. No.
Well, who does he beat for what?
Well, you tell me who he beats. You said top five.
Well, I don't think he can beat Derek, Samson, Brandon, Andrew.
You put him in the top five. So who's he going to beat to be in the top five?
Well, I said maybe top five.
No, you said top five. Now you're
Well,
saying maybe
about top five. I don't know if he can beat James.
About top five.
Yeah, now he's like,
Yeah.
oh,
in around
6, 7, top 5.
5 through 10.
Paul, you'll be over in a little bit too, later today.
you just
5 through 10. There's only 10 guys in the goddamn
you
show.
just went from
There's
fucking
12.
top five to 10th.
Okay. Well, he's not going to be top 5, but he's going to be probably in
He's
that
got a
5.
point there.
Yeah. Where do you guys have him?
Last. Just kidding. Just kidding.
I have him.
Where do we have him? We just look at our picks.
I probably have him 8 or
You think-
9.
You're asking
You
me
think
to
he
do
beats
my
Akeem?
picks, but I don't know who your picks are.
I have him.
He looked really good in Prague when I was there.
I have him
I
10th.
need to move
Yeah.
up. I need to move him up.
Where'd you
Mike
put him,
has-
Ian?
I don't know.
Ian has him 10th. We all have him 10th.
I think he'll be higher than 10th. So I'll need to change that.
James has him 9th. Paul, you have him 10th. Seth has him 10th. Ben has him last. Oh no, 10th. I didn't add 2 rows here. Guy, what do you got?
Can I have the list of competitors?
It's right here.
It's at the
Top
top.
there.
This right here.
Oh.
Who do you got winning?
Winning. I'm gonna go with Samson.
Why does that look like that? Oh, that's why.
I'll go with Samson.
Okay.
I'll go with Derek.
Okay.
I'll go with Andrew.
Okay.
Andrew, Brandon, James, William, Akeem,
Okay. This isn't bad so far.
I like these so far, actually.
Well, Carlos.
Carlos, Shaun, Justin, Patrick.
You're missing De La Rosa.
Fuck! It's always got to be one.
You can put it back. Where do you want them?
Well, put your last two because you're gonna have Justin and Patrick probably bottom two.
Who do you
No
have
offense,
last?
Dan.
Don't tell him. Who do you have last? Come on, man. It's not that fucking hard.
Okay, so John.
You have John last.
I said Patrick.
Who do you have last?
12.
Oh. Patrick.
Okay. Who do you have 10th and 11th? John
Yep.
and Justin. That's all that's left. Okay. That's actually pretty good. I don't know about. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I know. See, that's the thing. Where do you put Shaun, right?
Okay, well, let's see what you did, Paul. Paul, you got Shaun in 10th. These are horrible picks. You're gonna get crushed.
I'm gonna tweak him a little bit.
Paul, you're gonna lose for sure.
Can I make a change right now while we got it open?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, swap John and William, 7 and 9.
I thought you were anti-William.
I'm done judging with. I'm done picking with my heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
And flip John and Shaun.
John and Shaun. So
Yeah,
you're putting
9 and
John in 10th.
Yeah.
John's
in 10th.
John's
in 9th.
John.
Yeah.
John's gonna be pissed. Okay, Ian, are you making any changes?
Not today.
You're not losing any points.
I know, but I'm good for now.
Okay. Mike?
What do you mean losing any points?
Well, we said like a couple episodes ago where
I want to put.
you lose a point for making a bunch of changes. But it's stupid. We just make changes whenever we want. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mike.
I want to change Clarida and Bonac. And I want to change then Bonac and John.
You could have just said Bodak in 9th.
Can I see mine again for that?
Jesus Christ. You know what? You're just
And
gonna
then
change.
I want to.
You're just gonna change. Paul's gonna wait for everybody to change theirs and then go back and
Okay,
change
fine.
theirs.
Wait till. Okay, I'll fine. I'll wait.
No, go ahead.
No,
What
no,
are you
no,
gonna
no.
do? What are you gonna do?
It's fine.
No, tell me what you were thinking. Go ahead.
Might move Shaun up a little bit.
Okay. Where do you want to put him?
I'm gonna put him ahead of Akeem for now.
That's a bad pick.
You're not getting my head for it.
Well, you already fucked this whole thing up anyways. It doesn't matter.
Okay, just leave it for now.
Yeah, your fucking picks are a word salad. Fucking.
Yeah, maybe put that back. Maybe put that back where it was.
You're so fucking indecisive. How are you a judge?
Just leave it. Just leave it for now. Because I can't see anything right now. I judge with my eyes.
I know. Okay.
Visual Fouad. I'm very visual.
I think I got to put Brandon in 4th. Huh.
Based on that update.
Isn't it funny what these updates can do to us? It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I
Probably
kind of
change again in 2 weeks.
I kind of like my picks the way they are, to be honest. James is throwing me off with Brandon.
Some of these guys are with my heart. Some of these guys are with my head.
Yep.
All of mine are with my.
That's what I struggle with.
All of mine are with my head. All right, I think this one might be tricky too.
Yeah. You gotta move that one.
I don't know, dude. I have a lot more confidence in William than you do.
Okay.
You're a William hater.
Not a William hater at all. Don't say that.
You totally are a William hater.
Oh my God, William, are you kidding me? That guy was a fucking.
Look at
that
this.
Guy, that guy was a low profile 212 that became one of the best open guys.
Look at this fucking physique.
I think he's awesome. Fouad saying that. I didn't say that.
Bullshit. You had him in 10th 5 minutes ago.
I moved him up.
Yeah, because I've been ripping on you for.
You moved him up over guilt, fucking Paul. It's not the same thing.
Put him back down, Paul. Show him. Put him back down, Paul.
I moved him back, Fouad.
Yeah, put him back. Fuck that.
Fucking drop him.
I'm not a William hater, Fouad. I love William.
What do you want to
Matter
switch
of
him?
fact.
It's not a principle. You got to put it back.
What do you want to switch him now with?
I want to leave him there for now.
Bitching out.
Put him in first, Paul. You like him so much, why don't you put him in first, huh? I hope William's watching this.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
All right, let me take a look here. Okay. I think this is pretty good. These are the best picks for sure.
Let me give mine a gander quick.
You got Shaun in 10th.
Yeah.
Did you really just say fucking gander?
Okay, wait. Before I take a look at yours, Ian, I just want to ask Paul.
Florida.
Who would you put Shaun ahead of here?
Who are you talking to?
Probably
Paul.
John.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, you got to think about just do me a favor. Think about this. Think about the guys Shaun has beaten before we go. If you want to answer that.
Okay, who?
Oh, you're not throwing me to the wolves.
No.
Ain't throw me to the wolves.
You said it.
Doing that
Yeah.
to
You
me,
said
buddy.
it. You
Kinda
said
earned
it.
it, guy.
I just made a fucking blanket statement, pal. Blanket statement.
I don't
we're
know
trying to
what.
think of who
I
he's
don't know
beat.
what
We
you're
don't
talking.
know.
I just threw the blanket over.
I don't know what you're talking about, guy. Who did he beat? That should change my mind.
I don't know. Google it.
I know he beat Regan, and I know he beat Sergio, but both of them were not at their best, so that doesn't count to me.
No, but he's competed in other open shows, hasn't he? Did
Well,
he do the Arnold last year?
Yeah, but I think he was like what 7th or 8th or something last year.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad. Shaun, let's see, Shaun Clarida contest history.
We'll just
I
go
think Arnold's taken
2024
out.
Arnold so we can see who he lost to.
Okay.
Yeah, he's beaten a decent big names, man. Never you stand next to Ramy.
Yeah, I was really impressed with him in Prague for sure. He did look really good next to Chris and Martin, but the size is always going to be an issue in these lineups.
Agreed. And I think he knows that. He's not stupid.
Stupid.
He told me he was hoping for top 5 when I talked to him.
He's not stupid.
Hey, stupid.
No, he's not like he knows that no matter how big he gets, he's still listening.
Don't be fucking stupid.
I don't know where the fuck is placing. Oh, placed 3rd in Prague. I don't know where he placed it there, Arnold.
Well, just type in 2024 Arnold Classic results.
I don't need to go through this. I need to go look at his placings. Tell me who he beats in this lineup.
John.
Okay.
Possibly Akeem.
No.
Maybe.
No.
Shaun, who does Shaun beat?
Don't let him bully you, fucking Paul. You put him where you want.
No.
I think I stood my ground there, Mike.
We'll have a real debate here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he could beat John.
It's your ground.
I think John's potentially, because he's not as big. Akeem, I think, is way too big as long as he's in shape.
Yeah.
What about Patrick or Carlos?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, if Akeem's at his best, I don't think he can beat him either.
Yeah, but
if Akeem's a little off, he could.
Right, but the way Akeem's been coming in,
he's been consistent for sure.
He's been pretty consistent.
Yeah.
So
I'm just saying. You asked me who could he beat. Those are a couple people I think.
Wait a minute. He could beat a lot of guys, but
he could beat fucking 10 of those guys.
The likelihood that he will beat Akeem, the way he's been coming in,
is
probably not great considering he outweighs him by 100 pounds.
Right. Yeah. I think he'd have a tough time with Akeem as long as Akeem's at least 90%.
With John, I feel like it's a little bit closer because John's like 235, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe it's not as big a disparity.
How do you think he compares with William?
I don't think so. I think William's got too much muscle.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's a little bit more like stature-wise, is a little bit more comparable to Shaun.
No, William's very, very fucking. William's like compared to Shaun, he's big.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like you're just thinking that because they're both smaller guys.
Yeah,
but William's very good. I don't know why.
I know William's very good. I know that.
Williams won the goddamn Arnold Classic.
Yeah, but I just think that would be an
everybody can beat
William.
Paul thinks everybody can beat William.
Could you stop saying stuff like that? I do not.
Well, okay, so I agree with you on John. That's it. So to me, he's 9th or 10th.
I think that's where I put him. I think, didn't I?
Where did I put him?
I think I put him 8, maybe, or 9.
Paul, you put him.
Oh, I got to show you something.
Oh, you put him in 8. You put him ahead of Akeem.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be 10th. I think he'll be like 8 or 9.
Guy, you put him 9th.
Okay, that's fair.
So you guys all have him like you guys all kind of think him and John is going to be a good matchup.
Yeah.
Ian, what do you think? You're pretty quiet on this.
Yeah, I need to see my picks here.
You have John ahead of Shaun.
Okay, let me see. William. Okay, I'm gonna.
These are pretty good picks. It's just Carlos is a wild card.
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
James
I'm gonna
or
swap
Carlos?
Carlos. I'm gonna swap Carlos and Akeem.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna swap. Oh, fuck, I love John. I'm gonna swap John and Shaun.
That seems like a good matchup for everybody.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
John was what, 4th at the Arnold last year?
Yeah. Well, did he beat James? Yeah.
Yeah, he beat James. So
Yeah.
if John beat James, why are we putting him in 10th?
Yeah, no, I know it's hard, man. I don't agree with that placing. I'm just like I'm placing everyone, then I'm always left with one that I don't like, you know?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I kind of agree with you.
I feel
'Cause
like
I'm like,
James is another wild card in this show, you know? Like James
well,
can come in and wow you, or
I
he can
think
come in a little bit too full, like he
I
has
agree.
in
I
the
agree,
past.
but I think the reason I have James in 6th. I think the reason I have him there is because of working with Stefan, and I think he's going to come in like he
Yeah.
came in when he was working with Patrick, but better.
This is his first show with Stefan?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting to see.
I think he's going to look a lot better.
I don't love my picks, but I'll change them at a later date.
Okay, Guy, what are you doing? You got your jacket on. Are you leaving? Why do you have
My
why do you have a football jacket on?
my mom brought this over. This is my high school varsity jacket. This is what I wore to school every day in high school. This
It's too big for you now.
Yeah. Yeah, you shrank. Why you?
smells like mothballs.
You're a slot back and middle linebacker.
No, so we ran a single back shoot. So
Oh,
it was called a super back, is what they called it.
they
I
made
didn't
that
call
up.
it that. They called it that.
Okay, I have a okay.
Yeah, they didn't call it that. You called it.
Yeah.
What position
Back.
do you play? Super
I was a
back.
super back.
There's running backs and then there's super backs.
Right.
That's like the position they give to like the retarded kid on the team.
Wait.
You know?
Wait a minute. I didn't hear this. Did he say he was a super back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guy, there's no such
He
position.
didn't
in
call
football.
it that, Fouad. He didn't call it that. They called it that.
That was even my AI. It was even my AI screen name, bitch.
It's just a fucking, you know what?
Super back, bitch.
It's just like Guy Cisternino to invent a football position.
Yeah.
Guys, halfback sounds cool, but what about super back? It's like in Step Brothers, you have to call me Dragon.
Fucking
They
Guy.
call me Nighthawk.
You're fucking hilarious. All right. Hey, I want to show you guys something before we go to questions. This is the new webpage we're building out.
Oh yeah.
So we got 3 sections so far, but more is coming. We got some rate your form and consultation areas. But so we got the prediction page that you guys have all seen already that are watching. And the predictions page is going to have a global results too. So we'll have our results on the podcast and then the whole world that's competed in it, obviously. So that's cool.
Are you rolling that part out first, Fouad, and everything else?
The whole thing's going to roll out at the same time. It should be ready
February 28th.
2 weeks. No, this is when the date of the show is.
Oh.
It should be ready 2 weeks before the Arnold, so everybody can jump in and do their
Just in
predictions.
time for Valentine's Day too.
That's right.
You can get it for your significant other.
Then we have a rate your physique section, so we got some rated in here already. So
Fucking smoking these fools.
I get Ben and Ian. I didn't put these pictures in here, so nobody blame me. But if you click in, what you'll be able to do is
Oh my God, look at that guy. Oh my God.
what you'll
Oh.
what you'll be able to do is put your pictures in, and then you put your stats in, and then we will come down here and I can add judges, so I can add like Ian. Done.
I want to pick my picture though, Fouad, this time.
So Ian's here, right? So Ian will be able to go in and say, okay, Ian's muscularity is a 1, his symmetry is a 2, conditioning is 10. So that'll be the rating. And then what we can do is Ian will be able to go in and type in like needs
Tighter asshole.
more calves.
Well, if you notice, they're cropped out strategically in these photos.
Yes. So then you go save ratings. So then that will be saved for Ian. So then you'll get 1 rating every month. So that's how that'll work. And then we have the best part about it, which is the fantasy league. So the fantasy league will start with these numbers have to change. We're still working on the algorithm for these numbers. But you'll start with like 15,000 points, and then you'll pick your team for the year. So you'll pick like, Samson, whatever. You pick your players. Oh, I only have 40 points left. Who's down here that I can get for 40 points?
You got every pro?
I can get Ishmael and Milan. Now I have 0. So this is my team for the year. So then I got to follow these guys all year long, and at each show that goes by, there'll be winners. You know, the top 3 will get some type of prize, and then at the end of the year there'll be a grand prize for the fantasy winner, the top 3 fantasy winners for the whole year. The only thing is the points have to change because this is way too easy.
Yeah, because like you have the goated team ever.
Yeah. So I think what we're gonna do is like Samson's gonna be worth like 8,000 points. So if you want to have Samson, it's gonna cost you like more than half your points.
Yeah, you really only want people to be able to pick like 1 or 2 superstars at most.
Right.
Guys compete more, don't you, to get your points up?
Yes.
Well, that's the fun part about it is like you can pick like 2 really good guys and see how well they do, or you can pick like 1 good guy and like.
They used to have a point system. Remember in the book, like Flex Magazine, they used to have like
Muscle Mag.
Yeah. They
so,
always have one, remember?
Yeah, so I gotta change this still to make sure the points reflect a little bit of strategy, so you can't just pick all the top guys.
And certain competitions are worth more than others, Fouad, for winning in that.
Yeah, so obviously if your guy wins the Arnold, it's going to be worth more than if your guy wins Toronto,
right?
For example, and then your points will be accumulated at the end of the year. And then the top 3 will win. Like I don't know if the first place is going to be like $5,000 or something. Like we'll do something good for the top 3 winners. But yeah, so that's kind of what we got so far. I think it's pretty fucking awesome. And then
good for you, man. That's fucking cool as hell.
Yeah.
With this, we're also going to add rate your form. So you'll be able to like plug in your like squats or whatever. And if Mike wants to, he can come in and be like, your squats are shit. You need to do this, this, and that. And then we're going to have a consultation section too. So if any of you want to jump in and do a consultation with like Paul or Mike or whoever, they'll charge whatever their rate is, and you'll do a half-hour consultation or 1-hour consultation, whatever. So the whole thing is a members section. So it's like we're going to start at $5.99 a month for the first month, and then it'll go up to like $8.99 after that. And yeah.
You said console. I want to ask something. When you're done.
Go ahead.
No, finish.
No, I'm done. That's it.
This is about vets. I want your opinion.
Okay.
This might take a couple minutes to get to the full point, though. Is that okay?
That's normal for you. Go ahead.
Yeah, we got time.
No classy. All right. So I took Storm, my girl dog, to the vet back in September, October. She had looked like a half a golf ball inside her left knee. Okay. So I took her to the vet. Vet looked at her and goes, "It's arthritis," right on the spot. And I said, "I highly disagree with you." I said, "That came out of nowhere." I said, "Arthritis is over time." I said, "I'm very, very on top of my dog's physical well-being. I would have saw that." And that came out of nowhere.
Right.
No, it's arthritis. Okay. All of a sudden, Tank, my boy, starts limping 2 weeks later. So I take them both back to the vet because I don't travel with one of them. If one goes, they both come. That's just, they've always been together.
Right.
So now I take Tank to the vet, and the vet looks at Tank, x-rays his back leg, say, "Oh, I think he just hurt his leg." And I said, "While you're in here, can you look at Storm? Because the vet that saw her the last time I was here said she had arthritis, and I disagree with her. You're a fresh set of eyes. Can you take a look?" The vet goes, "Yeah." And the vet goes, "I actually agree with you. I don't think that's arthritis." And I'm like, here we fucking go. I'm like, okay. So they take her, they do an x-ray. Well, they said her pins didn't move, all good, because she had 4 knee surgeries. And then they did a cytology. They called me. Cytology came back negative. I did a rad scan. That came back negative. So then they wanted to do a biopsy. Meanwhile, the lump is completely gone. Okay. And I go, you're not cutting open my dog. The lump's gone. You guys have no fucking clue what it is. And I said, and in the meantime, my boy dog is still limping. Okay. And I said, I don't know what it is, but he's like, his right paw is very delayed when he's walking. Like he's not like
which paw, back or front?
Back.
Okay.
So they put him on Remedil. That didn't work. They put him on something else. That didn't work. Then the doctor's going, "I think it's neurological." And
yeah, back paws are usually neurological. Yeah.
Yeah, but hold on. But we're going back and forth because I disagree with her. I'm like, I have no clue what you're talking. So she's like, "Let's put him on prednisone."
You're a vet.
Well, this is my thing. Give me something to prove to me it's neurological, because she couldn't.
Yeah,
was
but back
getting
paw
nothing.
delay, like there's a test they do where they put it, and if they go,
Yeah,
and it
no,
delays to come back.
no, he wasn't doing that. He wasn't doing that.
Yeah, but even if it's slow, sometimes
I
it's
was
still.
saying, I think he had an issue with like, I thought like maybe his foot was broken. Like not, they did that with Roxy, my old dog. She's got a neurological problem with her back leg where like she almost forgets that it's there.
Yeah.
This isn't like that. Okay. So she goes, let's put him on prednisone. And if he gets better, then I know for a fact it's neurological. So, okay. They put him on prednisone. He got better. I pulled him off the pred. He started limping again. So a $3,692 scan. Okay. Now between the two dogs with things they've gotten wrong, I'm about 10 grand deep at this point. He's got tendonitis is what they told me. Dog's limping like he's 80 fucking years old.
But how would prednisone help with tendonitis?
Tendonitis. That's out of all the money I spend, they told me he's got fucking tendonitis.
Yeah, but prednisone's an immunosuppressant. That wouldn't help with tendonitis, would it?
Dude, I made every argument. Me and these vets were going at it on the phone. I'm like, you guys made me spend $4 grand on a fucking test for tendonitis. Yeah. I go, fucking tendonitis. I go, you scanned from his lower back to his foot. I said, and I kept saying his foot is the problem. You guys made me do the whole fucking back half of him, and you charged me $4 grand and tell me my dog's got fucking tendonitis.
Yeah. Sometimes people, I think, and
it's insane.
but I think a lot of people think vets are like there to help you and forget they're a fucking cash business. You know, like
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me at all, guy. I mean, it sucks for your dog.
Everybody I know who's got dogs gets these major bills.
Every time I go to the vet, they're like, "Yeah, get him neutered. It's only $1 grand, or do this, or do that." And I'm like, I didn't come here for any of that, man. Just
if prednisone helped, though, I would be leaning towards it being something slightly neurological, though. You know?
Yeah. Why would they? If prednisone helped, why would they end up leaning towards tendonitis?
No, like, they said if the prednisone helped, that she thought it was more neurological.
I know that.
Yeah, which I agree with.
So she told you it's more neurological, and then it helped, and then they end up going with it's physical.
Yes.
Yeah, but that doesn't make sense. Why would they?
Dude, my argument to them was what they were telling me didn't make, and the problem was the same place. And you're going to say, why do you go back? I've been to 4 different vets around here. The same vet 3 years ago. I don't know if you remember this. They thought Storm had cancer.
I remember that. I do remember that.
Blood. Yeah. The day I brought her in, I said, I think she's got rhabdo. I said, I think I overdid it with her. I play with her a lot. It was really, and no. $4,500 in fucking testing. The last goddamn day I was there, they go, we hate to say this. And I go, don't even say what you're going to say to me. I said, because if you're about to say what I think, I'm going to fucking lose it. And they go, we think she had a case of rhabdo. I go, you got to be fucking kidding me. I'm like, you guys are, and I told them this. I go, you guys are 0 for 3 with me. I said, I have 2 dogs that one had a lump. You have no idea what it was. One is limping. You want me to fucking check off that you think it's tendonitis. He's limping, bro. He's got a broken leg.
What do you mean?
When he gets up, he limps like.
Oh, you think it's broken? You mean? Yeah.
Like that's how he acts.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's not tendonitis. Like that's.
You could check if you put him on some kind of like mild painkiller and an anti-inflammatory, and if that helps with his back leg,
surprised. I'm surprised. I'm surprised
they wanted me to put him on Remedil. I said you had him on 4 meds in the past month. I'm not putting him on anything else.
Or even just like crate rest him for like a week and then see if it helps. You know,
dude, this is him all day, bro. He's not active like my other one.
Yeah,
this is him. That's him.
Yeah.
Why don't you do it? I think Ian's right. Why don't you try him on like a mild painkiller and see if it helps him? Then you know for sure.
Dude, it did. I put him on prednisone. He was running around like an asshole.
Yeah, but
prednisone's an immunosuppressant.
Yeah,
get him like Medicam or something and like see if it helps. You know?
Yeah.
Well, I would try that first, guy. But then, I don't know.
Or I would keep using the prednisone for longer and then see if it does go away for good. You know?
I had a guy message me today that fucking tripped me out about my fucking dog. He was like, I posted a story about my dog on my lap. And he was like, hey, make sure your dog doesn't jump off your lap and whatever. Because he's like, Frenchies are notorious for having back problems.
Their legs out.
Right. Or no, having back problems.
IVDD.
So my dog is constantly like, when I pop the hatch in my Cadillac.
Yeah, don't let him jump out of that.
Constantly jumping out of there.
Oh, yeah, don't with a Frenchie, man.
So the guy messaged me today and he's like, "Hey, my dog was 100% healthy, and one day he woke up at 4 years old and couldn't walk, and
Yeah.
we had to put him down."
No,
The guy-
IVDD is like very common, like that, like
What's that
degenerative,
stand
like
for?
disc disease with intravertebrate degenerative disc disease or fucking something like that. But it's like very common, especially if they're jumping up and down off stuff. Like, off the couch and down is fine, but like things higher than that, especially with Frenchies, man, it's not. I wouldn't let them do it.
He's constantly jumping off shit.
Yes.
I
Well,
gotta
he's
start-
young, so stop.
Yeah. I gotta get a hold of him.
Yeah.
All right, let's do some questions.
I didn't know that.
Well, we got to talk about what do you we were talking about today about the that new 3-year rule.
Oh, being pro.
Oh, that's right. Ian's going to go back to level 1. He's going to compete at the Fouad Abiad Championships in
I'm
Toronto.
like not even kidding. I am 100% actually thinking about doing this.
I think Ian's just wants to do it because he's
Yeah,
annoyed.
you want to compete
He's,
against each
he's,
other?
annoyed, he's annoyed by the rule. That's why.
No, I think the rule is great. I'm not opposed to it.
Why would you just keep your membership valid then?
Well, because I don't really care to compete as a pro anymore, so it would be a fun, different thing to do.
What,
Plus-
beat
plus-
everybody that's an amateur?
Plus, it would be hilarious to see Ian on stage at a level 1 show at 2.
Well, because like this is how I look at it. I've accomplished everything I want to in competing, but I still love the challenge of like developing my physique and like having an end goal of getting on stage. And it would be a very funny circumstance to like do it like a top level Olympian getting back on an amateur stage. Like that would fucking go
Would you
viral.
be
That'd be
mad?
hilarious.
Basically, Ian wants to be a bully.
If you
Yes.
lost, would you be mad?
What'd you
What?
say, guy?
You lost, would you be mad?
Uh,
I asked him.
if it was at nationals, no. If it was at a regional show, yes.
You would be mad if you lost nationals. Are you kidding?
Well, like if it was
What if-
someone really good that went on to be a good pro, but if it was like some fucking shithole, then yeah, of course I would.
What if you didn't qualify for a pro qualifier?
Well, that would be insane. But the only reason that would happen is because they're like, bro, what are you doing? Get out of here, But I posted on my story and Jack Sullivan replied, he's like, do it. That'd be fucking awesome.
It would be funny.
Yeah.
Because like
Well-
the rule I understand as a revenue generation, sure, whatever, cool. One thing they should do, and they would generate more immediate revenue and it would be better overall, is give the option for people to renew their pro card for more than 1 year at a time. Like if
Oh,
you
yeah.
had like a 1, 3, or 5, like doing your passport or something,
Yeah.
because then it's like, okay, you do it for 5 years, they get way more money. The chances that they even compete for the whole 5 years might not even be there, and then you're kind of solving both those problems of like, you're getting the money that you want, you're getting it up front, which is even better. And then people are still, can still compete.
Can I ask-
Or
can
what
I
you
ask-
could have done. Oh, so go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, guy.
Oh, dude.
Go ahead.
Or if somebody didn't compete, let's say Ian, you didn't compete for 5 years and then you wanted to, why not just back pay him? You gotta cover the 5 years you didn't compete of your fees.
That's
Yeah,
what it used to be.
I think they're trying to prevent too, like people like, being 15 years down the road and like still calling themselves IFBB pro.
Okay,
Why?
so
Why? Wait.
me and Fouad and Mike are retired pros. Does
Why-
that
why-
so
why
does
is that a-
mean does that mean we're not technically IFBB pros anymore?
Correct.
So
Why
we're
is
not
this-
retired. So we're not retired IFBB pros.
You're retired IFBB pros. You're ex IFBB pros.
We're not active IFBB pros.
You were an IFBB pro.
We're inactive IFBB pros.
After 3 years, you're no longer a pro. That's
Yeah,
what
you're
it
not a
means.
pro anymore.
After 3 years.
Can I ask what?
I'm
what-
still a pro. You're not.
Okay, hold on a minute. Just
I'm a pro.
Okay, okay, Paul, relax.
You're pro at sitting at a desk. Shut the fuck up. So, what is the problem that they're trying to solve?
I don't
understand.
actually know. I'm just fucking around, but I think it would be fucking funny for sure because like, I mean, let's be serious. The rule, they're going to make exceptions when they feel like it. Like if Chris or Samson or someone are like
Yeah.
5 years down the road want to come back, they're letting them do the Olympia. Like there's no
Yeah,
chance.
But hold on. Before I just want to ask, what is the problem?
Yeah. Why did you need to put the rule in? Is what
Yeah,
you're
I don't
asking.
really know.
Yeah, I don't really know.
It's
either.
the only reason
Are
of
they
it is
trying to
obviously,
have because the only thing it would do is make you have either less or more pro cards. Because either
yeah,
more
you obviously just want the revenue generation. That's the real reason.
Is that what it is? You think that way
but
people
wait.
can't let their
Well, yeah,
memberships
so that
just
people have to renew it
elapse?
every year.
Yeah,
Wait,
but don't you have to pay back fees
you
now?
have to
I
renew
thought
it
you
every
did.
No.
you have to renew it
Oh, I
every
thought
year
you did.
now, Ian.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No,
you
you don't.
do as
No,
a
you're-
pro.
No, you renew it the year you
To
compete.
be a promoter, to be a judge, and to be like a competitor. Like, that's the
If
only
you're a
that's
pro,
showing.
don't you have to you have to pay every
Okay,
year?
No.
hold on. Right now, the rule is you only have to pay for the year you compete.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if
Like 2017, I didn't compete. I didn't get my card.
so I haven't competed in 10 years. If I want to compete at the next show this year, I have to just go pay for this year. I don't
Well,
have
not
to pay
anymore.
Well, not
Now,
anymore.
what-
That's right. Yeah.
At one time, you had to pay the back fees, but I guess they got rid of that.
I just don't
Yeah.
understand how often this is happening that it's a fucking problem that they had to make a rule.
Yeah, I'm interested to know what the actual reason is, but like it obviously is to generate more revenue to keep people renewing it every year, which I do understand, and I'm not opposed to that in any way. But I think you should be so that people aren't having to do it every year, which is an annoyance. Just be like, okay, it's $250 for 1 year, it's 400 for 2 years, like you know what I mean, or just make it times 3. It doesn't even need to be a
can
discount, you know.
What about so you can technically renew it every 3rd year, or they're going to back pay you every 3rd year?
That I'm not sure.
I'm sure you have to back pay.
If you cannot compete for if you cannot renew it for 3
Just
years,
do it on the 3rd year.
then you would do it on the 3rd year. So there's a loophole in it. So that like I don't understand what.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure.
Yeah.
But either way, I think I'm actually considering starting
Or
from
hold
the
on,
beginning,
is the rule-
doing
or is the rule
Fouad's
you have
show,
to is the rule you have to compete?
or you have to
No,
renew
I
your
don't-
pro card.
Yeah, I don't think you actually have to compete. Just
No,
renew
you
your
don't have to compete.
membership.
You just have to keep it up to date.
Right.
So I don't have to actually compete. I can just go pay for it so I can still be a
Yes.
pro.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can still call yourself a pro.
Which, look, I don't think like a lot of federations do that, and I think it's a good way to generate revenue. And I think as a pro, yeah, maintaining it every year should be something. I don't really think that's a bad idea, but I think, yeah, you need to eliminate loopholes, and if you're gonna do that, you need to like be true to it, you know?
I know that there's like natural organizations that if you turn pro, you have to compete every year or you lose your pro card. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Well, that I think is crazy because like people take extended off seasons. I think
Injuries.
it's like there is productive reasons. Injuries happen. People have kids or
Yeah.
you know things that happen in life.
I'm not here to I'm not arguing it.
I'm a little insulted. I got to be honest.
Why?
You're not a pro anymore?
Because I spent 20 years doing this shit and I had a 10-year career and I should be able to call myself a pro for the rest of my life.
I think
Well, you can call yourself a pro, but you're
There's-
not. You know.
I kind of agree, though. There must be some stipulations. Like if you competed for 10 consecutive years, you should have the same rule applied to you as someone who competed for one show.
What I said,
like if you
competed at, what does it say?
Just hold on a minute. Like if you competed and you did 10 years of competitions, then you retired, you just should be able to keep your, like if you're retired, you keep your pro status. If you're not retired, that's different.
Yeah, I think the better option would be paying the back pay. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like if you want it for the money reason, then yeah, make them pay as many years as they've missed. So if like you've been out of the game for 10 years, yeah, you got to pay $2,500. Deal with it, you know?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I agree with that.
Yeah, but if there is a different reason that we don't know, then I guess I would need to hear it. But yeah,
Mike, when was your last show?
2011. I don't count anymore.
So you'd have 14 years to pay for you. So you'd have like $3,000 you'd have to pay.
Yeah,
We're still a pro in my eyes,
No,
Michael.
I'm going to do an amateur men's physique show.
I
Doing
was,
a Fouad show.
I was telling these guys I'm going to do the fit model.
When the men's come.
I'm going to get my hair. I'm going to go to Turkey. I'm going to get my hair done. I'm going to get my nose done. And I'm going to get my teeth done. And then I'm going to do fit model.
Yeah, I got that waiting for you boys, by the way. But yeah, no, I think I want to do your show, and then I want to win Canadian nationals because I never did that. You know.
You're
Wait,
going
you
to
get
waiting
your
for us.
teeth
We're
done?
going to
Hold on,
Turkey.
you get your teeth done?
What?
We're
You
going
get
to
your
Turkey.
teeth done?
Okay, one at a time. Guy, what do you say? Yes, I want to get my teeth done. Mike, go ahead.
He said he got it handled for us. We're going to Turkey?
Yeah.
When?
Whenever you want.
Yeah.
Let's
Hey,
go fucking
I
tomorrow.
got a two for you if you guys want.
Ian's already got it set up.
Yeah, I want to go dirt bike again. So I'm going back to Turkey.
Plus, we don't want your guy, because I don't want my fucking forehead to start, my hair to start back here.
Ian, go like this. Go like that. Same thing.
No, it's not.
I don't understand
Same
the problem.
thing. Same.
You know what? I think I see what you're saying, but I think that looks where his natural hairline is.
It
I would
is.
have done it in the same place. I think if you'd done it lower, especially as an older guy, I think
I
it
would
would
have
look
looked
really
like a
dumb.
weirdo.
Guy, I'm just busting your balls because you've been on it a long time. Just leave me alone. Let me have my fun.
So welcoming back.
But
All
Fouad,
right.
if we go, will you dirt bike with me there?
25?
I am going to say this. I will honestly love to dirt bike, but I'm probably going to last half an hour because I know how hard it is.
It's literally the hardest thing I've ever done.
I know. It's something I really want to do, but scares the fuck out of me because I have a feeling it's going to be just a bitch. But I want to do it. But I do want to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, we just go in the bush and fucking rip bikes and smoke tons of cigarettes.
Yeah, I'm in.
We would want to do that.
And get my hair done. And then
Yeah.
All right, let's do some questions. A cowboy rides into town on Friday. He stays for 3 days. He leaves town on Friday. How is this possible?
Of course, his name is Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul got it before. He's heard it before.
Paul.
No, I just figured that one out. I never heard it
No,
before.
you totally heard
It
that.
was just logical to me.
It's just
logical.
logical. It's just logical.
It's just logical. You're such a fucking liar.
It's elementary.
Count how many times Ian says during the podcast.
Oh my God, a million.
Paul, choose an animal that you think each member of the podcast reminds you of and why. Okay, here we go. Here we
This
go.
Better
really
be
put me on the
fucking
spot,
cool,
eh?
Paul. It better be cool.
Gotta not fucking pick some shit animal for me either, man.
Don't overthink it, Paul. Just go gut instinct.
Yeah,
right.
just off the top of your head. Better
Rapid
anyway.
fire, bro.
Go, Mike. Mike, quick.
Mike's a bear.
Okay, Mike's a bear. Ian.
Mike's a
I am a bear.
Ian. I think of like a bald eagle.
Guy.
Guy's a dog. Guy's a dog.
For
sure.
Okay, me.
You're probably a gorilla. Silverback.
I'll take that. I like that.
I like that one to be the gorilla.
Wait, what kind of dog?
Like a mutt. Like a mutt. Like
You're a
a
real
you know,
fuck,
like
Paul. You know what? You couldn't even show me a goddamn bone. You could have just said
but
bone.
it's gonna be a big mutt. Like it's gonna be like a cross between a
You're a
German
fucking
Shepherd and a
big
lab.
mutt. You're a big mutt.
No.
Guy's like a Jack Russell mix.
No, that's actually
Jack Russell. Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Listen, Jack Russells are fucking tough, man.
Yeah. Pound for pound.
And they're smart. My father-in-law had a Jack Russell, and it fucking chased a black bear out of their backyard.
Yeah, they're crazy dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
I know a girl who got attacked by a Jack Russell. Tore her up.
Yeah. Guy would be. Yeah, that's
Throw
guy.
that bitch up.
Well, what did she do?
I never asked her that. I should have.
Probably her fault.
Yeah.
I have an interest in. I have an interest
Talking
in
too much.
Right. I could draw the dog nuts.
Paul's becoming more and
Shutter
more.
trap. Anyway,
I'll become a misogynist.
You're angry. Fuck.
Every
Oh, you got
episode-
angry in these past 2 years. No way.
Thinks I'm a dog great guy.
Guy, you should every episode he becomes more of a misogynist.
Yeah, that I have.
I want to send you.
Best gyms in Florida, Ian. Since you're there, how's the raw gym?
Um,
Would you put the raw gym at like the top? I know I'm putting you on the spot now because you're a raw athlete, but
No, I'll be honest of what gyms are gyms. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to a lot of the Tampa gyms. I know there's some good gyms in Tampa.
Muscle Asylum's good.
Yeah, Muscle Asylum. I know there's some over there. Raw Gym is fucking excellent. I mean, it's new, so it's got the best equipment. It's got a lot of the fucking new tech, Panada, some of the pieces you really want, like the OG Cybex pieces,
awesome.
lots of Prime. It's fucking awesome. And even the old one that was the Revive Gym, they've changed to a Raw Athletic Club as well and put a lot of new equipment there. It's fucking honestly really dope too. So,
yeah.
I give a shout out to De La Rosa because I actually really like his gym. Fitness Systems is a solid gym for sure. There's a couple good gyms in Miami as well. And then Orlando has Iron Religion and some of those ones.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, there's some good gyms down here for sure, but I guess it depends where you're going to be.
Does
I don't
Ben
think-
Pekulski still got his gym down there too?
MI40, yeah.
MI40's here. I don't know what Ben's affiliation with is it at this point.
I thought he sold his.
Yeah.
I don't know though. I don't.
But
know.
I don't think MI40 is a lot smaller than I think people think,
Mhm.
So, but it's a good gym. But I mean, yeah, if I was going to come to Florida to train at one gym, being as unbiased as possible, I would probably go to the Raw Gym. Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of gyms, I told Mike, and then I called you the other day too. You didn't fucking call me back.
Bullshit.
I swear to God.
Bullshit.
You want me to prove it to you right now?
I'm looking at my fucking calls right now. There's not one from Guy Cisternino.
But as I'm proving you wrong, May 18th is my year anniversary of my gym. I got Jay's coming, Branch is coming.
I got a call from you January 16th.
Yeah, that was the other day.
It was like a week ago. It was like a week
Oh,
ago.
it was a week ago. The 16th days the 21st. It's 5 days ago. The other day.
All right. Well, I missed it. What's going on?
May, the day after New York Pro, this Sunday. I'm having a 1 year anniversary at the gym. You want to come?
I'll ride there. I'll ride my motorcycle there.
I'll come. I'll ride with you.
Ian will come to my house and we'll both ride from here to your place.
Mike, you
No,
coming?
it would make sense for you to ride to my house. and we
Yeah,
both ride.
I'm gonna fly, but yeah, I'm coming.
We'll meet in
I
Toronto.
don't know.
Meet,
I
yeah,
will
we'll,
be there.
we'll meet. Yeah, right across the border, and then we'll.
Oh, you
Guy already
coming?
invited me though.
I'll
so
come
it's
for
okay.
sure.
Don't fucking lie.
What happened?
I'd love
I
to come.
invited
I'll
you already.
drive. I'm not riding a bike though.
No, I'm saying Guy already invited me, so I was already invited. So
Yeah, you invited Ian before me.
If somebody would pick up the phone, I was just saying.
Oh, so you called me first, but he answered, so you invited him first.
yes.
First
Okay,
come, first serve.
That's
First
okay.
come, first serve.
I'll take
I
that.
told Mike too. I told Mike.
But as long as if I
You
got the
tell me.
call, I got the call first. That's all that matters. Well, he knows
Tell me.
he knows you're coming with me, Paul. So that's why.
The guy's got my number.
Yeah, but me and you are a package deal.
True.
Yeah,
I
okay,
assume
yeah.
Fuad's coming, Paul. You're coming.
Yeah.
For steers though, Fouad, let's actually ride there.
Okay, but you ride the spider and Paul can ride on the back.
What? I have a motorcycle. Why would I
I'm
ride
not
the
riding
spider?
on the bike of a back, the
don't
back
have
of a bike.
The bike of a back. Never.
No. I'll drive my car there.
Okay.
No, I'll meet you in Toronto with my bike and we'll ride down.
Your bike can't make it.
Well, I'm gonna get a new bike by May.
Are you? What are you gonna get?
Of course.
Are you gonna get something manly?
I'm gonna get the Diavel.
Okay. Is it Diavel or Diavel?
I would say Diavel, but
I actually don't know.
Is it
I don't
template or
know.
template?
Oh, me and Paul had this debate the other day. So we're on the phone. So I'm on the
Template
phone.
or template?
Listen. I called my fucking designer because I'm like, we need a template for the Detroit Pro invoices.
that's wrong.
So
Thank you.
no, it's not. No, it's not. So I call, and Paul says template, and I'm like, and I'm saying template. So
No.
Kyle gets off the phone and he's like, "Were you trying to correct me?" I'm like, "No, I wasn't trying to correct you." He's like, "Why are you saying template?" I'm like, "Because that's what I say." He's like, "Well, it's template." I'm like, "No, it's not. Nobody says template.
Everyone says template.
It's spelled
Nobody
template.
says." Listen, I do this all day long at work. Nobody, I've
It's
never talked
based
to
off
anybody.
of the word plate, so it's template.
Nobody
you.
says template. Nobody.
Well, I think we do. So that's more of people on this podcast
Wait,
than you.
what do you mean it's based
You
on? Hold on,
and-
wait,
you
go
and
back
Paul
to your
do-
statement.
wait,
Hold on. I
Yeah,
gotta
wait.
that based on the
You-
word plate?
yes,
So-
Mike, me too.
Yeah.
Mike, I'm with you.
So during this conversation-
That sounded
I want
good, but I
Google.
don't think that's
I want
right.
Google.
Yeah.
That is.
Mike, I want Google, Mike.
Yeah.
So during this conversation,
Oh, hold on a
I-
minute. Hold on a minute. So you agree with Paul. Paul is also the guy that calls Rihanna Rihanna. So
I'm phonetically correct. I
Not
say
a lot
things
of-
phonetically correct.
No,
Sorry.
that's wrong, Paul, for sure. Yeah. But
I used to call her Rihanna.
listen, it's whether it's
Rihanna?
pronounced template. People, when you're talking to them, just say template.
So during this
I've
conversation,
never said it that way in my life.
Well, you don't really work in an office. So
A template? That
Yeah.
sounds so weird.
So during this conversation, Ian, I bring up, I'm like, yeah, Kyle, can you make us a template? And then like a minute later, Fuad's like, yeah, make us a template. And then all of a sudden, Kyle's like, yeah, I'll make you guys a template. So Fuad,
yeah, because Kyle
him.
said it too. No, I didn't influence him. He said it
You
too.
influenced
That's
him
how
to
you
say
say
it
it.
the same way.
Fuad,
Because you kind of emphasized it too when you said it. You said template.
I didn't influence him. I just said it, and he was repeating what I was saying.
I think had you not said it, he would have said template.
Why can't you just admit that you're wrong?
I'm not though. Look at the way it's spelled.
That doesn't mean anything. Rihanna is spelled Rihanna. You don't say it like that.
In what world is plate? Plit.
It's just.
oh
the
my
way-
God.
What? Go ahead, guys. Go ahead, guys.
Fuad's right.
I know I am.
No, be
Yeah.
quiet. Wait, no, wait.
What do you
let
mean?
me- Let me
What-
speak. I was going to say this. If Ian's statement that it comes from the word
Plate.
plate has any, if that has
He
any
was- he just
truth, I will
fucking
say-
breezed past
I
it,
was
too,
gonna
like
say,
he didn't
I
know
Made that up
agree with him.
completely.
I'm going to say, besides that, I'm all on Fuad's side.
It sounded
I
Fuad,
would
convincing
go
to
to
me.
Google,
Trust
type
me,
in how to
Ian.
pronounce template, and then it'll say it out loud, and it says
Template.
it shows you.
Yeah,
Template.
I don't need to. I work in an office every fucking day. I've never talked to any human on earth that says template.
No, when you Google it, but when you say it, when you put it into Google, does it when it spells out the pronunciation? What's it spell?
Paul,
It shows it as
nobody says template.
no.
think
Fuad,
the
even
I
you're
think
right.
it's-
It says TEM-PLUHT template.
I think the British say it your way, Paul. So you're probably
Yes.
right in UK.
Yes. Yes.
I knew it. I knew I heard it that way.
The Queen's English. The
Well,
Queen's
I
English.
speak
I-
proper English, Mike. That's the problem.
But
Yeah,
can I
it's
tell-
actually
Template.
template.
Can I tell you the funniest part about this though? I didn't do it on purpose at all. I was literally just repeating like what he was saying to Kyle, my designer, and he thought I was doing it on purpose to make fun of him. And I totally and so we get off the call and he's like,
Why'd
"Are
do
you?"
that?
What? He's like, "Why are you trying to correct me?" I'm like, "I wasn't." What are you talking about? I was like, "I was just talking. I wasn't trying to correct you."
Yeah, but it's plut. PLUHT template.
It is, eh? I don't
Yeah.
know why that is.
Yeah, but even if it wasn't, this all I'm saying is in my experience, people say things like quickly. They just words take on a different pronunciation
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah, but that would technically make you wrong then.
Like
but you're not.
comfortable
No,
is
I know that,
actually
but I'm saying,
comfortable.
but what I'm trying to say, Ian, is even if I was wrong, I've just never heard anybody say template.
Yeah, I when you say template, it sounds wrong to me because I don't ever hear it that way.
Ian,
But
what did you think your definition was?
Well, it's based off a plate, you know?
Why?
But you wait a minute. You just made that up, is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
of course I did.
Made total sense to me. I was right there, Ian.
I almost,
was like,
you know, I bought it too. I was like,
you fell for it. You fell right for it. You fell
I was
for
convinced he was right.
You're like, yeah, I'm fucking team man. It's template. It's based off a fucking plate. I knew it.
Paul was so happy. He's like,
What?
I'm fucking
Me and
doing
Mike
right.
were like, what?
All right, let's do a couple more, and then we'll go. It's getting late. Mike's got to go.
Yeah, it's actually based off the word temple, and then the word was template, and then became template.
Are you good, Paul, or are you still going to argue?
I'm good. I'm good.
Nothing to do
I'm
with
still going to
plate.
say template though.
Oh, wait, I am right.
Opposite to do with plate.
The reason
Listen to
why,
this.
Fouad,
The
Can we
changing
move-
in the ending in the 19th century was due to the association with the word plate.
What?
Yeah.
so he was kind of right.
Okay.
Like a template being like a mold, you know, like a plate,
Paul,
like something,
Paul,
you know?
Paul,
The reason why,
Paul. You say it however you want to, brother. I don't
thank
care.
you, Fouad. Thank you.
I actually,
'Cause you know,
I actually didn't care the day you said it. You thought I cared.
I did think you cared. I picture a word in my head the way it's spelled before I say it.
I know you do. I know you do. That's why it's hilarious when you say things, because like
Well, how would you say my first name?
it's like when he said yacht for the first time. He said yacht.
I didn't say that. That
G.
story got blown out of proportion.
Paul.
No, it did not.
What?
Our
How
friend
do you say
Al,
aluminum?
Our friend Allison to
No.
that
Cinnamon.
proportion.
Aluminium.
Paul,
cinnamon.
let me ask you this then.
The only one I've
bit-
ever been
the-
wrong on is hyperbole.
Paul, the river in Ottawa that people skate on, what would you call that?
Rito.
Okay, you say that right at least.
So tell him what was the autophagy? Autophagy. was
Autophagy.
awful.
Yeah, autophagy was bad.
Autophagy.
Autophagy. I thought it was autophagy. But the worst one was hyperbole. I thought it was hyperbole. But I knew that wasn't
I
correct,
love it.
so I would never use the word.
Dude, autophagy fucking killed me when he said I was like, this is the
What's
best one ever.
what is that word?
Autophagy is like the regeneration
Oh.
of cells or whatever.
I didn't know what he was saying.
Again, I picture the word, and then I say it.
All right, let's move on to a couple more and then we'll get out of here. When will the new posing clinic date be out? Soon. I'm just trying to finalize with the gym. Who is the best bowler on Bro Chat? Mike?
No, I don't think I am though.
Press what?
Bowler.
Oh.
I think I bowled like a fucking 98 that day. That was
I
like
hurt
my,
myself.
that was my high. Yeah,
I hurt
Paul,
my
fuck,
finger. I haven't
Paul
been back
fucked up his
since.
hand.
I fucked up my forearm.
I'm only good with those tiny balls. Much more familiar. Much more
Clip that.
familiar to me.
Clip that one.
This is it.
Better hand feel for me.
Yeah.
Glad me and Mike are on the same page with some of these.
Joseba, one of our biggest fans, says, I lost my best friend. We no longer communicate at all. Have you guys been through something similar?
Yeah,
You
Fouad
wouldn't
blocked
lose
me
him.
once.
Fucking call him.
Fouad blocked me once.
I've
Call
told
him
you
and
that
say you're
story.
sorry. You're probably wrong. Just like Guy.
That is really it is really that easy.
Yes.
Sometimes you just have to swallow your fucking pride.
You're the
Especially
bigger
with
man.
guys.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah. Just like call and be like, hey, this relationship means too much to me to lose. Like, what do we need to do to fix this? Like, you know.
You don't got to say that. You just say, hey, you want to go
Yeah,
train?
don't
What is
say
this,
relationship,
fucking
'cause
you?
that's
What are you
gay.
guys trying to do to me?
Yeah.
Paul, remember the one friend we had, and I was mad about something one day, and I was like, I forget what I was arguing with him about. And at the end of the conversation, he goes, just come in for a workout, you'll feel better.
I do
You just
remember
gotta-
that. That was the best.
Me and Paul,
because the conversation, I remember it went like at first,
it was
like,
so
you could miss-
heated.
and you can miss understand what he's saying sometimes in text messages. This guy, so yeah, like I remember just getting heated, and then he was like, "You'll feel better after you work out. Just come on in."
He totally like dismissed me. I was like, what the fuck?
It was
I
great.
said- I'm like, what the fuck is that?
But did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
We just went and worked out and it was all fine.
Yeah.
So I'm like, Paul's right. Sometimes you just go fucking train and you're fine. What do you think Cody Montgomery's potential was if he didn't walk away so early? That's such a
Fucking
random.
Cody Montgomery.
That's such a
Wow.
random
We talked
question.
about. Did we talk about him a little while ago?
I don't remember. Is it more of an honor to be asked to be on a podcast or have someone come on yours? Depends who asks me. If Joe Rogan asked me, that would be.
Yeah.
You know,
But if Joe Rogan wanted to come on yours, you'd be just as flabbergasted.
No.
No.
What?
No, because the audience of his is like the biggest in the world, so it's obviously means a lot more, you know?
Plus he's
Like
got
you'd
a
obviously
video.
be super ecstatic to have him on yours.
I
But
don't
the
know about
gravity
that,
of
Ian.
going on his is a lot bigger, you know?
The gravity of it, yes, but to me, what would it mean? I think it would
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be huge if he was like, "Yeah, I'll come on your shitty little."
Yeah, no,
podcast."
if he asked to come on yours, that would be huge, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's crazy. Please convince Ian to grow his beard back. This form frightens me.
I love it. It's never going anywhere.
Can we have some geography with Paul today?
Sure.
Yeah.
What do you got? Yeah. Throw some questions at
What
me.
do you got?
Well,
Let's try South Asia today.
I don't know much about Asia.
Oh, well.
How can we do this? Geography quiz.
Yeah. Just random geography quiz.
Paul, you should do a session during Bro Chat where we just like cut to like a weather background and you just give us the weather for the neek for the week.
I'd be happy to,
All
yeah.
right, Paul.
I'd be happy to do that.
All right, Paul. I like this one. I think
Okay.
this is what I think it is. What is this? I think I can click on this or no? How does that work? No.
Yeah,
maybe
click
not.
one, it'll give a quiz for the
Oh
area.
wait, play quiz.
Are you gonna ask me what country it is?
Enter country.
Coniferous.
I don't know. What the fuck? What do you mean enter country?
No, I think you're supposed to enter the countries that are in that area, but this is weird, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here.
What are we doing?
U.S. states quiz.
I'm good with that.
Start quiz. Enter the state's name here. What do you mean? Oh, this one. Okay.
Start top left.
Okay, here. Paul, go ahead.
What?
Enter the state.
If you don't know this, Paul.
What's the state?
That's Washington
Oh.
underneath it.
This one? What is
No,
this one?
that's Washington. That's Washington.
So what do I do? To put it here?
Yep.
Okay. What's this one?
Oregon.
Yep.
Okay. What's this one? Oh,
California.
Okay. Let's see how far we can go.
Okay. Next is
What's this one here?
that one is North Dakota.
No, it's not.
No?
No.
Is North Dakota the next one? What's that little sliver then?
That's North Dakota. What's this?
Help me out.
Come on, you got it. It starts with a W, I think.
Is that a
Wyoming?
W.
Yeah.
Is it Wyoming? That's Wyoming right over there?
I think so.
I don't think
Which
that
one are
is.
you on?
Isn't that Oregon?
No,
Oh, that's Wyoming. Okay, what's this? No, this is Oregon. What's this?
no, that begins with an I think.
Oh, yeah, I
Idaho?
think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Idaho. I thought you were saying Iowa. Yeah, it's Idaho.
Okay.
Okay, what's the one in the middle there? This is an easy one, Paul.
This
Come on.
one, this one I know. Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Paul, come
Vermont.
on. No,
it's not Vermont.
Vermont's over here. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's way on the other side of the state, on the country.
Fuck. What is that?
Come on, it starts with an M.
Mon.
That's not Montana, is it?
Yes.
It is.
Oh, I thought Montana was lower.
Hey, Mon.
What's this one, Paul? Come on.
Hey, man.
Utah. Is that Utah?
No.
That's
Nevada.
Come on.
Nevada. Yeah.
So Utah's that one?
This is Utah. What's this?
Okay.
Come on, it's easy.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Don't tell him.
That's okay.
It's okay. You can tell me.
Why didn't... Okay, what's this? I know this one.
New Mexico.
Yep.
Okay, what's this? This one I'm kind of. Oh wait, I know this one.
Nebraska?
Colorado.
No, it's not.
What is it?
Starts with
Colorado.
A C.
That's Colorado. Ah, yeah.
This one you know, obviously.
Okay, that's Texas.
Yeah. What's this little one here?
That's New Mexico, isn't it?
No, we already did New Mexico.
We did New Mexico. This one's New Mexico.
Oh,
What's
well, what the
this
hell is that then?
What is it shaped like?
I think it starts with an L.
Yeah, what is it shaped
Louisiana.
like?
Yeah.
That's Louisiana?
Yes.
Wait, did I spell it wrong?
Yeah.
Is
Try one
Still
N.
wrong. That's
Try
still
one
wrong.
N.
One
Doesn't
N.
look-
One N.
Yeah, okay, got it.
We only
Louisiana.
have a minute
We should have
left.
a list of the states still at the top.
Oh, we
No.
only have a minute left.
Wow, I'm on a timer?
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
do the easy ones. Michigan.
Okay, Michigan,
Yeah, you know
Upper
Michigan.
and Lower Peninsula.
There is no such thing. It's just Michigan.
What the fuck?
What's
A
this
little
one? Come on.
tidbit,
Trying to-
little
Come on,
tidbit
that's-
for
Trying
everyone
to impress you
listening.
there.
Wisconsin,
Illinois.
Wisconsin,
No,
Wisconsin.
That's Ohio.
That's not
Wisconsin.
Illinois. That's not Ohio
That's
either. What's
Wisconsin
wrong-
right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
What the
Ohio?
fuck is wrong with you? Ohio's down, man. What the
Where's
We
fuck?
gotta
Ohio
go over
then?
a couple more bodies of water, bro.
Dude, Ohio's fucking here.
Yeah.
What are you? Yeah, you just said it was over here.
Yeah. No. Ohio, I meant that little piece right there is Ohio.
What's this one here?
That's Ohio.
No, it's not. This is
That's
Ohio.
Illinois.
What's
That's
this?
Illinois.
Yes. Okay.
Next one's Indiana.
Oh shit.
No, Indiana's first next to Ohio.
That's what I meant, yeah.
Oh, this one's Indiana. I'm sorry, I got that one wrong.
Yes.
That's Indiana. The one in the middle there is
What's
yeah.
this? What's this? This one's easy. This one's Minnesota, I think, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, Minnesota. Okay. Paul, you suck.
38%. We nailed
I
that.
got about 80% there, probably 70%.
Oh, what?
38. You got 38.
38 out of
It's said
51.
right there.
38 with
50%.
like help on.
And that was
25
all
of them.
of that was all of us helping. You got
I got
freaking,
30
like-
out of 50. What's that? 76%.
38%. You got 38%.
Oh.
I'm so disappointed in you. Some of those were really
Get us to
I
Canada
want to
next.
see him do the world. Try the world.
you thought Wisconsin was Ohio.
I didn't know Wisconsin was that close.
We literally drive to Ohio every year to go to Arnold's, and you
I
thought it
know.
was fucking. You thought it was that way.
I've never
And,
driven through
and he didn't know
Wisconsin before.
Montana, which is like the
You
easiest
thought it was
one.
that way.
Most of these states I haven't been
So I
to.
said, we drive to Ohio every year, and you thought it was that way.
Fouad drives. How do I know where we're going? Stop at a Detroit dispensary on the way there. The rest of the road, the rest of the ride is.
That is true. We cross the border. He gets high as fuck, and then I drive the rest of the way.
Really?
He doesn't even.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't know where the fuck I'm
He
at.
doesn't even know where we're going after that.
Oh my god, that was fucking funny, dude.
All right. Let's wrap it there. Paul, lead us off with a prayer.
Okay, I haven't got anything planned tonight though, so it's
You
gonna
don't.
have to be
Yeah.
off
Oh
the
yeah,
cuff.
because you have something planned every week.
Last week I did.
Yeah, it was a banger.
Yeah, so it's got to be off the cuff, and I'm a little bit tired too. So I apologize if it's not.
Apologize to God.
Yeah.
All
Better
right.
do right by God.
I got the heavens shining on me as I'm about to begin. Let us bow our heads. Dear leader, it was nice to see Guy again tonight. Yeah, I see you guys all the time. I see Fouad every day. But it was nice to see Guy. I've been feeling that great lately. It's been a little bit. I got a little bit of the winter blues, I think, right now. Looking forward to some sunshine and something to look forward to. Fuck.
You know your prayers are fucking just depressing. Like, can you say
This time of year, Fouad, I don't feel great this time of year. I don't. I came
You're
off a high.
you're not
going to Mexico.
You're not thankful for anything?
Yeah,
Well, that's what you're supposed to pray about.
I'm not thankful for that much right now, though.
So you're not thankful. So you're not.
Not right now. I'm not. No, things could be a lot better. To tell you the truth.
You're an
I knew
asshole.
this year. I knew this year was going to start out rough.
We're only 2 weeks in.
Yeah, I know. 3 weeks.
You're an idiot.
Got 50 more weeks of this shit.
I'm hoping they turn around at some point.
All right, next week. I expect some positivity.
Next week I'll
Come on,
next week I'll prepare
that's
something.
not a full prayer. Come on, do better, Paul. Let's go.
Okay, well, and
I saw Mike lose it. That was it.
well, yeah, and then
Yeah.
going into the rest of the year here, I don't got much tonight, man. I don't got much. Let's just cut it right there. Let's just cut it there. Okay.
All right. We'll leave you alone. We'll leave you alone tonight, Paul.
Yeah, thank you. Fuck, it's been rough. It's been rough lately.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.